now. All right. I'm just going to wait for people to hop on. It's been forever since I've done one of these. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Aw, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's good to be back. It is so good to be back. And honestly, it's been too long since I've done one of these. The last Tarotscope I did was in March. And I'm just going to talk about everything that's been going on in my life. Huh? Hello. I'm just going to talk about everything that's been going on in my life for this psychic medium witch and my business. And thank you. And give you a little bit of a rundown of the changes that are coming in hot, the offerings that I'm going to be doing, things that are going to be changing. And I'm going to explain why those changes are happening. Some of y'all know. Some of y'all already know why. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all know. And then I'm going to get into the reading. So first things first, I will begin doing the astral reports for each month as a separate live video. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it takes a lot of energy for me to go through an entire astrological report for a month and then do a collective reading for all 12 zodiac signs. Thank you for telling me how beautiful I am. I love this dress too. And I've decided starting next month, I'm not doing one this month, which I'm going to explain why too. Starting next month, I will begin doing the astro reports again, telling you what's going on astrologically. Hi. Thank you. That will be happening as of August. So there will be a separate astro report. The reason I have been so absent is because I moved, and that was a big one. Moving was a big one for me. I moved my entire life. I moved to a completely new city. I got fired from the job I was at, started a new job. So right there, that's a huge transition. Thank you. Thank you so much, Eclipse season. Eclipse season just shook us all up, right? If you're a fixed sign, you got your ass handed to you. Just be real. It's okay. I did. And then to wrap up eclipse season, on the Scorpio full moon eclipse, I conceived. That's right, I'm pregnant. So this is my pregnant belly right now. Y'all see it. So I am now pregnant, which changes everything. So I moved, I started a new job, and now I am pregnant. So as you all know, when you become a mama, your energy levels completely change. And I can tell you right now, as a psychic medium, I don't have the reserves I usually have to just be flinging tarot and channeling spirits and juggling my business. And now where I work too, I work at the Salt Cave in Bolton. So if you're in the area, you can book in-person services with me now. Yeah. I also teach yoga out of there as well. So that's awesome. You're around. I also do Reiki. I do spiritual guidance, oracle guidance, counseling, those sorts of things. All of that I do out of the cave. I'm going to sneeze. I also have pregnancy allergies. Has anybody heard of pregnancy allergies? They're horrible. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you too. So the pregnancy kind of changed things. Morning sickness changed things. It changed me for my business. It changed what was going on while moving and starting a new job. As you can see, why I've been absent now and why things have to change for my business. Oh yeah. So astro reports are going to be happening once a month. Tarotscopes are back. We're back. And I am offering, because people did love this back in March, I am offering the $5 raffle for a 3-card pull on your personal question. So the raffle I'm doing from this Tarotscope until the next, the winner will be announced for the next Tarotscope. So you have all month to tickets. You can buy as many tickets as you want. Raffle. It's only $5. This reading is over 45 value with tax. I think it's like 50 some odd bucks for a 3-card pull, and I channel for you. It's a good deal. It's a good deal, and it's on your own personal question. Okay, I'm not doing a spread. I'm following here. This is all you. Whatever you want to know, I'm going to be pulling tarot and channeling those messages for you. So that link is up right now. If you want to check it out, that is up. There's also still the link up. I have, I think, 3 or 4 left of the summer solstice 7-card pull readings. If you are interested in getting a cheap reading. Now, both the raffle and the summer solstice are personally recorded readings. They're not live one-on-ones. I record them for you. I tap into your energy. If you know me and you see me read, that's not hard for me to do. That ain't hard to do. But long story short, those are being offered. If you get one of those, there is 3 or 4 of those left. So if you've wanted a reading from me and you don't want to spend over $100, and you don't want to do the one-on-ones, but you want to know what's going down for this summer, this goes into your energy of the summer, everything that's coming up for you. Link in my bio, get it while it's hot, because once they're sold, they're gone. I'm not doing another one. And that one's over an $85 value. So there's that for you. Changes that will be coming. I have been asked this time and time again to offer angelic numerology reports, birth angel reports. That is coming. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I work with angels. I've been doing angelic readings since I relaunched that my website and that service over a year ago. And with those angel readings, it's called deeply connect with your angels. I pull and find out who your archangels are, and you get an astrological birth chart, and you get an numerology birth angel report. And what that is there's numerology, and if you know anything about numerology, you know your life path number, blah, 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 blah. With numerology, did you know that the sequence of your birthday, your name, and where you were born all has a sequence of numbers? And when you break those numbers down, I'm sure you've all heard of angel numbers. You know, those angel numbers, the repeating numbers, 111, 222, all of that. You have a specific angel number, and that angel number holds the frequency of a specific archangel that was assigned to you. And I will tell you how to connect with that archangel, why they've come forward for you this lifetime. And I even give you a personally channeled letter from them, for you, from them. Okay. That is going to be coming. So that is a new service I will be offering, because it has been so hot and requested to have it as a separate service, as opposed to it just being included in the angel readings. I think, is that it? Oh, if you've always wanted to work with me in person, I now offer in-person services at the Salt Cave in Bolton. You've probably seen it in my profile. If you are here within the GTA of Ontario, Canada, you can come see me in person out of the Salt Cave. I teach yoga, meditation, Reiki, energy healing there. I do intuitive counseling with spirit, all the good stuff. Come see me if you want an in-person treatment, because now I'm working there and I can literally give you those treatments in a salt cave. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Even if you have never been there, come by. Say hi to me. They have a beautiful crystal collection I can run you through if you're looking for anything there. I'm soon going to be offering workshops out of there, which is super exciting. So that's a whole other thing that is in the works. All right. So that's about it. I think that covers everything. I think we're all caught up now. I love letters. Yes, you love letters. They were good letters. They're very good letters. All right. What is going on with my Instagram, my TikTok? Why is my connection unstable? Okay, whatever. So we're gonna get started before I knock things over. And I'm so happy to be back. If this is your first time watching one of my tarot scopes, essentially I'm just gonna run down what I'm doing. I will be reading for all 12 zodiac signs for the month of July. So I will be going through all 12 zodiac signs. I will be pulling tarot on the overall energy that this collective zodiac sign, when I say collective zodiac sign, I mean your sun, your moon, your rising, and if this sign is heavy in your astrological chart. I don't do love spells because they're domination spells person on TikTok. But that's a good question. Yeah, that's some baneful magic, actually. I don't do that unless it's called for and it's just. But even love spells, like I don't do that. Anyway, back to what we're talking about here. If you have this sign heavy in your chart, this will resonate with you. I also tell people to listen to their sun, moon, and rising. Why? Because those are the heavy signs in your chart. So if you don't know what that is, you can Google it, or you can just send me a DM and I will help guide you through it. I'm not one of those people who's like, I'm not going to tell you unless you pay me. All right. So we're going to run through all 12 zodiac signs. I will be pulling an overall tarot message. I will be pulling a clarifying tarot message, and I will be pulling an oracle message from my new witchy deck that my fiance got for me that I freaking love. It's the first time using this, so I'm excited to use it for you. My love readings, I do personal love readings if you want one. The link is in my bio. You can check it out. My overall general tarot readings are $145 on the dot for me to do a one-on-one love reading for you. And no, I'm good. I don't need a foot slave TikTok, people. Thank you, though. Okay. We're going to get started. We're going to be starting off with Aries. And I got to fix my thing because I moved and it got a little wonky. So now I've had to like play with it a little bit here. And like I said, the raffle is ongoing. So if you want to hop in on that raffle to win a free personal 1-question reading for me, it's $5. Remember, the more times you enter, the more likely you are to win. You've been wanting that one too? Oh, awesome. Yes, it's called the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. Super excited to use it. All right, we're going to get started with Aries. Let's get into it. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides, and guardians. I'm not supposed to use this deck. I'm supposed to switch up. Sorry, it's not me, it's them. They're particular. They want me to start with this as your overall energy. So let's get into that. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Aries to help guide them through the month of July. Let's feel into that for my collective Aries. So Aries is a fire sign and the beginning of the zodiac wheel, represented by the planet Mars. Mars energy is going to be coming in hot soon for a lot of my Aries. So a lot of you Aries are going to be feeling really fired up, a very outgoing, very fiery sign. Let's find out what's going on for you for July. All right, so I'm already beginning to feel into it and my chest feels tight. I feel like a lot of you have been feeling a lot of anxiety, mental strain. I'm picking up financial stuff. Like a lot of my Aries are feeling really constricted, possibly financially this month. No, I haven't done Taurus yet. You'll see the signs here as I go through them. Each sign is represented on the wheel. Let me just move this so y'all can see. And no, I have not done Taurus yet. I'm definitely feeling into the fact that a lot of my Aries are feeling the strain. Ooh, I am getting that. And I feel like you've been waiting for something, maybe waiting for a paycheck, waiting for a raise, waiting for something. And I'm keep hearing I'm waiting. Yeah, that can be anxiety provoking. Yeah. Okay, so we have, with your energy, we have the Four of Swords. All right, Four of Swords right here for y'all. This is what I'm hearing. The anxiety you've been through in the last, they're showing me 6 months for Aries. That's a long time, Aries. You've been in this anxiety provoking state. Ooh. And a lot of it, I feel like it's very fixated on career, very fixated on finances, very, very fixated on like where the money's coming, how you're working, how much you're working, and what's going on with that, Aries. And with the Four of Swords, they're telling you just to chill out. Okay, Four of Swords, swords represents the mental body. You're getting too much in your head about this, and this is why you've been so anxious. I'm not surprised to see your overall energy with a swords card, Aries, because like I said, I picked up immediately as soon as I tapped into the collective energy, this like anxiety provoking, chest tightening feeling. Like almost like you've been having panic attacks. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's been you. You've been having panic attacks. I'm talking to you. Okay. And they're telling you need to take a step back mentally. Like you are getting yourself too worked up, Aries. And for this month especially, they want you to take a break. Aries, I know you don't like doing this because Aries, especially as a fire sign, they're workhorses, okay? They're workaholics, especially because they get committed to something and like they got to see it through, right? They got to go after it. They got to have it. So my collective Aries, what I'm hearing for you this month, you need to take a damn vacation. Okay, it is time for you to book that vacation. Okay, your angels, your spirits are saying to you, you need to book that vacation. There's too much going on within your head. You're getting yourself way too worked up. And it says here on the card, because I can't make this shit up. Can you read this? It says right here, fear, anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, mental overload, needing solitude, relaxation, rest, peace, quiet, sanctuary, meditation, regrouping, healing, introspection. Okay, rest. And there's a big focus with the throat chakra here. Right? You see this right here? It says rest. You need to rest. If you want to enter the $5 raffle, link is in my bio. So with that, I'm seeing for you, Aries, like that fear and anxiety is really caused because you've been spending too much time in your head. And it is time for you to just sort of pull back, realize that, yeah, the work's still going to be there when you come back to it. You can take a vacation. I'm going to get a clarifier for this, Aries. I'm hearing too as well, like maybe book yourself a retreat, go away somewhere. Like you got a bad habit of even when you're on your weekends working. I see you working, Aries, even when you're supposed to be on break. You're not taking a break. And that's why Spirit's calling you out with this Four of Swords, right? Like, I can't make this up. Hold on, let me grab my like little thingy so I can prop this up so you can see it while I do the other ones. We're getting the pregnant belly here in view. Hey, now you can see the Four of Swords. I'm just gonna put that here. Yeah, Aries, like you got to take a break. Like, and I see you even when you're at night checking your emails while you're laying in bed. Stop that. What are you doing? Like, you trying to burn yourself out? Are you trying to burn yourself out? Yeah. All right, let's get a clarifier. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me in the collective Aries. Can I please have a clarifying thank you? Yeah, you got the strength card in reverse. Honey, you are just feeling wiped. This is Leo's major arcana. So as we go and we move through the summer, at the end of July, beginning of August, we're going into Leo season. So Spirit's telling you, as we move through July, if you don't take this rest, you're going to feel even more like you don't have the strength to carry on with whatever you're working on. And this is why Spirit's being really, really like adamant about you hearing this right now. Because for you personally, Aries, you have this habit, like I said before, of getting yourself so caught up in whatever you're doing, you forget to take care of yourself. And then you burn yourself out, right? So the strength card representing inner strength, being gentle with it. When it's blocked like this is blocked energy, it's reversed. I don't choose the cards fly out, okay? This energy is blocked, and I am seeing it near the end of July, beginning of August, as we kick into Leo season. You're really gonna feel tired if you don't start pulling back, Aries, and taking that much needed rest. I'm also seeing if you've been looking for a time to book your vacation, that's time you need to book it for, Aries, because like I said, this anxiety you got going on, part of the reason it's going on is because you never give yourself a break. You never give yourself the Four of Swords rest that you need. Spirit's also saying that, like, spend more time just in solitude. Like, I am seeing, Aries, you extending yourself to way too many people, honey. You are expending yourself to way, way too many people. And I'm hearing for you that you need to move into a place of making and scheduling time that you can have downtime for yourself, Aries, because what's going on with you is just way too much burnout energy. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I mean, especially you got the strength card in reverse. That's representing feeling weak, feeling like you can't carry on, feeling blocked in your inner strength, feeling as though you don't have the strength to carry on. That is what I'm hearing from Spirit, Aries. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is representing a much needed retreat, a much needed time to go within, a much needed time to get away from the anxiety and whatever's provoking you to feel this chest tightness that I'm picking up for you. Yeah, Aries, that is what I'm getting. Let me get into it and pull your Oracle card. I'm going to pull your Oracle card to get a little bit more advice for you from Spirit. This is such a beautiful deck my fiance got. Like, look how pretty that is. Look at that. Oh, I love when it has the edges, like the silver or gold edges. That is like chef's kiss for a reader. All right, let me get your oracle card for you, Aries. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective air. Can I please have the oracle card that Aries needs to hear for the month of July? What is the oracle card? Yeah, there's also this regrouping. Oh, hold on before I carry on. Aries, if some of y'all been thinking about your job and whether or not it's worth it, I think it's time this summer to really regroup and think about if this is where you want to be, especially if some of y'all, thank you. If some of y'all been feeling really burnt out because of your work and you're just feeling really torn, Aries, Spirit is saying to you, it is time to regroup and think if this is what you want to continue doing for a career. Now you have free will. You can do whatever you want, honey. You can do whatever you want. No one's going to make you do anything, right? If this is your calling, okay, but Spirit wants me to ask you too, because I'm seeing like that anxiety thing. Is it worth your mental health? Aries, I'm asking you that question. I know it's a toughie. All right, let's get that oracle card. There we are. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, you got 3. I take it. Okay, don't hate on me. Hate on the game. Make this up. It says balance. You got May.min here. Okay, this represents a cycle. All right, we're representing the cycles into spring, understanding the connection between life and death, and finding time for retreat and going within. May.min is a time where we go within ourselves as well to birth what is new. And that's just it. You can't have the strength card. You can't have the strength card upright, Aries, if you don't take time to fill your own cup and regroup and take the rest you need. All right. And this is showing me you need to find a balance, whether it's work-life balance, personal life balance, whatever it is for you. You need to go and find balance within your life, because I'm seeing too, yeah, there's a really big call for spring. Ooh, and boundaries. Okay, hold up. All right. The Watchtower of the East representing spring. This is saying to me, especially for all y'all Aries, that spring, kind of when this anxiety really hit home for you. Right? Like I said, it's been going on for like 6 months, but spring, it was like it came to a head for you, Aries, where the anxiety got a lot. And they're showing me that there needs to be a balance going on with you. And they have the boundaries card coming in hot. And it's saying to me here, like, you need to stop putting yourself through bullshit. Like, it's time to cut through the bullshit. I'm getting very much Archangel Michael vibes from this. Like very much mental processing, like putting up mental boundaries. Like I'm hearing, especially at work, like you need to stop when you leave work. You're leaving work, Aries. You're not continuing your work on your weekends at night. Like I see you in bed. I see you in bed on your phone, like answering those last minute emails. And this has been going on since spring. Spirit's telling on you. Okay. All right, Aries. So I'm hearing there's a time you need to get into the balance, refine balance for yourself. Understand that this has been going on long enough and that you need to draw some boundaries here, whether those boundaries are for yourself within your work-life balance, or even putting up boundaries at work, asking if this is the job you want to continue or if this is the life you want to be living, and asking yourself, do you have the capacity to keep working in whatever it is that's just draining you? And if it is something you want to keep doing, okay, how do you find balance so that you can keep doing it, Aries? That is what I'm hearing for the month of July. And book the damn vacation. Book it. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you. If you would like a personal reading, link is in my bio. You can grab one of those summer solstice readings. If the link is still up, that means they're still available. Those are cheap, cheap, cheap. And I don't do readings that cheap. Also, you can hop into the $5 raffle if you want in on that. All right, Aries, I'm sending you so much love. I hope that this reading helped give you the guidance and clarification you needed. You'll have to let me know. I love hearing from you. These readings are recorded. They will be up on my YouTube. They will also be up on my Instagram for replay watching if you want to hit it up later on just to see how it resonated. But like I said before, Aries, rest. Book that vacation, especially I'm seeing it near Leo season. Like if you do that, I feel like that's going to really help you with that anxiety I've been picking up on. All right, Aries, bye. We're going to switch over. We're going to go into Taurus. Boop, 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 boop. Taurus, how you doing? How you doing, Taurus? I know there's a few Tauruses watching. I'm gonna grab some water. Ah, are you sending me things, honey? My fiance's sending me things on TikTok. He's pretty much my manager now when I do these. If you have questions, he'll answer you on TikTok. All right, I'm gonna get some water. Gotta hydrate. Hydrate for me and baby. Okay, let's get into it for Taurus. Taurus, an earth sign. Let's feel into it for my Taurians, the collective Taurians. All right, let's shuffle her up. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being with me in the collective Taurus. I ask that you show me what the collective Taurus has going on for their overall energy of July. I just got a wave of I am tired of this shit, Taurus. What is going on for you? What is this? What is this? You be tired. You be tired of this shit. Like, I just got an immediate, like, I just need to sit down kind of energy. Like, I'm just tired. Like, I keep hearing, I'm just tired of it. All right, let's find out what you're tired of. Let's find out what you're tired of, Taurus. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Like, I'm just getting, like, I don't have the capacity anymore to put up with it. I don't have the capacity. And I see you kind of like checking out. Like, mentally just full blown checking out, physically checking out too. Like, maybe even physically getting up and leaving situations. Oh yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. You got some clarity now. Like I said, you're not putting up with bullshit. And I whenever I see the Ace of Swords, that is my cut through bullshit. Anytime I see a single sword, aces especially, that's a new beginning, but Ace of Swords is like cut through. You got clarity. You're seeking truth. There's no more of that. Like, I just heard there's no more Mr. Nice Guy. Some of y'all be speaking your truth too. This month, I'm hearing that from my collectatorians. Let me see here. Let me feel a little bit more into this. All right, Taurus. Yeah, like, I see you just checking out because you've seen the truth here this month. And this is a new beginning for you. And I feel a lot of it is just you getting a lot of clarity on what needs to be done for your well-being. What needs to be done for your well-being, Taurus. And I'm getting to, like, because swords represents the mental body. I'm seeing that mentally this hasn't been an easy decision for you. Whatever's going on, I'm getting relationship connections here. A lot of relationship connections for my Taurians, personal relationship connections. It could be deep friendships too. It could be family. I don't know. But I am getting relationships, like cutting through whatever BS has been going on in your relationships through July, Taurus. And you're just like, hey, you know what? First off, let me open up this throat chakra and tell you what's what. And let me move through whatever it is that I've been sort of I'm hearing in the background processing. Like, a lot of my Taurians, I'm seeing that you've been putting up with a lot of stuff that has sent you through a lot of mental anguish. And through July, you're taking that sort of like bull by the horns, as you're a bull, and moving it towards like this new beginning of mentally putting yourself first. Like, I really feel like that for July. Yeah, I'm hearing that too. Like, I'm putting myself first, and a lot of people around you who are close to you are gonna have a problem with that because for a long time you didn't, Taurus. Ooh, with lessons in people pleasing this month. Ooh, sorry, they're calling you out. It's not me. It's not me. It's them. Okay, Spirit's calling you out. Yeah, I'm hearing that like you are done, like sitting in like they're showing me a baseball game, like sitting in the back of, like, you know, what are those things called, the seats, sitting in like the back of those and being in the background and just taking swings. Oh yeah, oh honey. And like, you see that, and I feel like a lot of these relationships I'm getting to are like games for you. Like, it's like a mental game that these people play with you, and like you just walk away every time after an interaction. You're like, you know what, I know this is bullshit. I know this person's full of shit. I know they just make me feel like shit. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And like, you're speaking your truth this month. Oh, I want clarification. No, I'm not even gonna lie. Part of the reason I love being a psychic medium and tarot card reader is because, like, I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on, right? Like, I've always been interested in people. I was always a people watcher. And I mean, being clairsentient, feeling people's emotions, I always got, like, I'd pick up on things from people emotionally. I'd be like, why are they feeling that way? What's going on for them? All right, all right. Taurus, let me get your clarifier. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light. I'm sorry, I love you, Alaire. Thank you. Thank you so much for being present with me in the collective Taurians. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is relationship wise. You want your 10 of cups? You're done. You're going after your 10 of cups. Like I said, I got this was very relationship orientated. And the 10 of cups does represent emotional fulfillment, usually within your most deep relationships, your most loving relationships. Yes to all of it. I hear you, honey, Taurus. Okay, so this is a month for you, Taurus, where you realize what truly emotionally makes you happy. And guess what? It's not those relationships that are like a game. You're done with relationships that feel like a game. You're done with people who make you feel like you're playing some kind of weird mental game. Like I literally hear you saying, I'm not playing this game anymore. Like I'm just cutting through it. Like I just see you just like very Archangel Michael energy, taking the sword and just cutting through the BS and being like, you know what? This is not fulfilling for me anymore. You are not fulfilling for me. Ooh, you are not fulfilling for me anymore. Ooh, okay, Taurus. Okay, well, just take it back a little bit. Take it back. And I feel like there's some kind of like lack of something here that I'm getting to that's coming through with this 10 of cups. Like this emotional unfulfillment has left you completely unsatisfied to the point where you're starving for it. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Taurus. Like you're starved for this emotional fulfillment that you're not getting, and you see it clearly now. In whatever relationships this may be. Like I said, I can't narrow it exactly down, but I know it's a relationship of some sort. May there be like a deep friendship, your family, or a lover. But I see you being like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not the family life I wanted. This is not the friendship I wanted. This is not the love life I wanted. This is what I want. I want 10 of cups. I want emotional fulfillment. I want to feel like when I come to this person that I'm emotionally safe. Oh, you ain't feeling emotionally safe, Taurus. And you got that truth and clarity now. Oh yeah. This is resonating very highly too with the crown chakra. I'm getting it. Like you're getting downloads from spirit about this. You've been seeing signs. and spirit's been like, okay, it's time. It's time. It's time for you to make this decision. It's time for you to go snip, snip. It's time for you to cut through. It's time to cut it out. I'm hearing it's time to cut it out, Taurus. And yeah, and go after your emotional fulfillment. Go after that 10 of cups because like, yeah, there's a full breakthrough here this month. I'm seeing by August, you're making this decision, and I see you just completely cutting out whatever it is that's emotionally been dragging you down. Because I'm going to be straight with you, Taurus. Life is too short, baby. It is too short for you to be, first off, putting yourself through mental anguish in order to appease people who treat you like shit. Like, why are you doing that? Like, what? That's just what I'm talking about. That people pleasing thing. That's gotta cut out. You gotta stop that. Okay? The only person you're letting down is yourself. Spirit is being very, very blunt about this, and that is very Ace of Swords energy. Like there's a bluntness to and a sharpness to the Ace of Swords, right? That comes through with speaking truth. And you see this now too, because you're like, I have spent way too much time sacrificing myself emotionally trying to fix this. Spirit, yeah, angels are saying fix this, and it's not yours to fix. Like relationships are a two-way street, sweetie. So if the person's not fixing it, why are you the one trying to fix it? Okay, let me get your oracle card, Taurus. Here we go. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light. Ancestral guides and guardians, thank you so much for being present with me in the collective Taurus. Can I please have an oracle card to guide the collective Taurians through the month of July? Yeah, I'm feeling, Taurus, that like this really is a time for you to just sort of, now we're going to take those, okay? What is with everybody getting 3 cards so far? Spirit's got a lot to say because I've been away. They got a lot to say to you because I haven't been here, eh? They got a lot of details for you. Okay. What did I say? You were not feeling fulfilled. What does that card say? It's the chalice. And cups represent emotions, okay? And it says fulfillment. You are not feeling fulfilled. Yeah, I'm gonna spill the tea. I'm spilling the tea right now, okay? I'm spilling the chalice here. The emotional baggage you've been carrying, Taurus. All right, you have not been feeling fulfilled. You're not feeling fulfilled. And I'm seeing this too, like with the chalice, like you realize how emotionally draining this has been for you. We got the broomstick representing clearance. What I say, you're literally cutting through, you're getting rid of it, you're clearing out all of the crap, that the BS. Okay, like says here clearance, like you be sweeping house. Okay, you're just like, you know what, this ain't serving me. I'm cleaning up the garbage. I just heard I'm taking the trash out. Woo, woo. And then you have healer, the witch. Okay, a lot of you Taurians are natural witches too. Okay, use your practice to help you with this. If you're a Taurus who's a practicing witch, use spirit to help you cut through this, okay? To help you get towards that 10 of Cups, especially emotionally. I'm seeing release. There's got to be a lot of emotional release here. Don't take this baggage on. And I'm seeing that you're doing this, a lot of you, to end cycles, to heal, okay? For yourself, for your family maybe, for your relationships, for you moving forward. You're doing this not to be cruel or mean. You're doing it because you realize that you deserve this healing. I feel like I just dropped a ton of bricks on you, Taurus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this is very good. And it doesn't surprise me, especially with the planets we have in retrograde now. We have like 4 planets in retrograde. And retrograde times are a very deep time of introspection, right? I know I haven't done my astro report, but next month I'll tell you more about it. But just hear me out, Taurus. This is all pointing to you going towards your emotional fulfillment. You want that chalice. You deserve that 10 of Cups. Okay, this has been going on long enough, and I see by August, you wrapping that up. And like, I feel like if this is a certain person or a family member, especially, they're gonna do something near the end of July, if you haven't already cut it out, and Spirit's going to be like, do you see why this needs to end? And they're going to do something that's just going to have you be so devastated by their BS. Like, you're going to be like, are you freaking kidding me? And it's going to be so in your face. I hope you don't get to that point, Taurus. I hope like before then, you're good. Keep going. Thank you. I hope before then, Taurus, that like, you've drawn this boundary, that you've cut out the BS, that you've said, hey, you know what? I'm cleaning house. I'm sweeping out the crap. But if not, Spirit's going to put you in an uncomfortable position where you truly see this person, like mentally, it can't be unseen. Okay. And I want you to take care of yourself too. Spirit saying, be gentle, do a lot of inner child work, be soft with yourself, do a lot of care. And I hope you know, Taurus, that as a sign, as an earth sign, getting out in nature is one of the most healing things you can do for yourself right now. So if you're going through it, like, get out in nature, spend time in nature, gardens for Taurians is like, okay. Because you deserve that 10 of Cups, baby. You deserve it. And I see that if you make these decisions, that's going to be coming in hot for you. You're going to get the emotional fulfillment you deserve. All right. That is what I have for my collective Taurians. You'll have to let me know how that resonates. I do love hearing from you. If you would like to get in on the raffle to win a personal 1-question reading from me, that is up, link in my bio. If you want a personal reading, the summer solstice reading, if the link is up, they are still available. Grab one of those. Those are also a very, very affordable offering. If you want a more in-depth reading, my books are also open. Okay, so you can book one of those as well. All right, Taurus, I am sending you so much love, baby. Be gentle with yourself. Proud of you. Speak your truth. Open that throat chakra up. You're done. You're done being silenced. You're done sitting on the back rows of these games and pretending you're not seeing what you're seeing. This person, you see it all. Okay, Taurus? Okay, that is what I've got for my collective Taurians. Sending you so much love. We're going to move on. We are moving on to Gemini. Gemini, let me get some water. check out the comments here. You are so welcome. Like I said, if you want a reading, grab a cheap one, get in on the raffle for your one question. It's whatever you want to know, honey. Okay. Let's get into Gemini. Gemini. As soon as I came into that energy, I had to like fix up my hair a little bit. Ooh. Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's get into her. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me in the collective Gemini. Please show me what's going on for the collective Gemini for July. Woohoo! I'm seeing a lot of communication. Gemini's been talking a lot. Gemini is an air sign ruled by the mental body, very communicative sign. If you know a Gemini, they're really charismatic, very chatty people. Usually the life of a party. If a Gemini is around, they're talking to everybody. Let's see what we got going on here, Gemini. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of communication, a lot of socializing in the last month for you. But I'm also getting a little bit tired. I'm feeling that you're feeling a little bit tired. I'm feeling that like there's some strain on you, possibly, Gemini. Pain. I just heard strain and pain, personal pain that you may be struggling with. But I'm seeing the socializing really helps. Okay. Yep. Thank you. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm not surprised. You've got the Three of Pentacles. So like I said, I see you socializing a lot, interacting with people. Three of Pentacles can represent right there, teamwork. Okay, it can represent interacting with other people. It can represent building something physically. Pentacles representing the physical, be gentle, represent the physical aspects of our lives, whether it's coin, what we're physically building. There's a lot of learning and study right now. I'm seeing that goals have changed for you, Gemini. Things have done a bit of a switcheroo, especially with what I see you carrying heavily within that pain spectrum, whether that pain be physical or emotional, whatever it's got going on. You don't want to admit it's affecting you. And that's why, like, you're out and about, you're socializing, you're just like, everything's good. And I like this a lot for you because you do really get fueled by that social energy, Gemini. I see you collaborating as well, possibly in work, in social settings, and finally getting recognition you deserve for a lot of your work. So I like that. And I see you as well being more dedicated to things, maybe physically building things in your life throughout the month of July. I'm seeing an activation of the third eye. So getting more clarity and being able to see more clearly about what it is you want to work towards and what it is you possibly weren't able to see when it came to your goals. Oh yeah, they're showing me the Capricorn full moon really highlighted a lot of things for you, Gemini, that you needed to move out of your way so that you could achieve your goals. I like that a lot for you. And it's becoming really clear how much you missed people. Oh, Gemini. I'm seeing how much you just miss being with certain people, how they light up your life, interact with your life. I'm seeing a lot of, like I said, I'm seeing parties, social gatherings, you spending time with friends you haven't seen in a while, maybe family members. This is a good summer for you, Gemini. I'm really feeling into that. There's some kind of determination here, and I feel like it's physically focused, like if you're in physical pain, possibly it's focused on healing that physical pain, like working towards that. Maybe doing physiotherapy or massage therapy would be really assistive with that. But I do see you being really dedicated, like not giving up. And I like that energy for you, Gemini, throughout the month of July. And I feel like this applies to your relationships as well. Like you're taking the steps in order to work towards having more reciprocity in your relationships, give and take, as well as how you build your relationships. You see the importance of them now too, because there was a period in your time of your life, Gemini, where you were so separated from people. I feel like you spent some time in solitude, Gemini, within the last, well, I mean, we all did with COVID, but I'm seeing for you specifically, like, I hear you went too long without being social, and now that you're back into it and you're doing those things you enjoy again, Gemini, you're really loving it. Some of you may be thinking about taking a course, going back to school, maybe making a commitment, and you're collaborating with some people there around that, some kind of study, or possibly learning something new this summer that may be in the background for you, Gemini, or possibly returning to school, and you're trying to make that decision there, whether or not you have what it takes. And Spirit wants you to know, yes, you have what it takes. The only person who's stopping you is you. And I for some of you, it may be like a course on like entrepreneurship, or maybe a course like to finish up your education that you may have taken a break, or maybe it's just pursuing some form of higher knowledge, right? Because I did get the third eye with this. I'm going to get a clarifier for you, Gemini, just to get a little bit more details. Let me get into this. Thank you, Archangel, Divine. Oh, there it goes. He flies out. Yeah, we got 9 of Swords. So like I said, I really did pick up on a lot of the pain. 9 of Swords, I'm seeing 9 of Swords represents sleepless night. It can represent insomnia, feeling mentally trapped. And I see you socializing as a way to sort of get away from whatever mentally may be bringing you down, to help you deal with this pain, Gemini. 9 of Swords also can represent not sleeping too well. So Spirit wants you to take better care of your ability to rest and take care of yourself for sleep throughout the month of July. Prioritize that, Gemini, because you're busy. You're busy. Like I said, I see a lot of movement happening throughout July for you, especially with this 3 of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of collaboration. I'm seeing a lot of communication, like a lot of talking. Now, that was bad for you. You love talking. Geminis love talking. But I am seeing that, like, mentally at night, there's a lot of strain on you. And like I said, I feel like this really comes from the pain you've been going through. And like I said, I keep getting like some kind of physical therapy, maybe even like aquatherapy, hydrotherapy, physiotherapy. I'm really picking up on that for you, Gemini, to help you through that. I think it would also help with the sleep aspect, that insomnia with the 9 of Swords. Maybe even like I'm hearing too, like maybe seeing a chiropractor or getting acupuncture. Like, look into these things. They may be assistive for you. Okay, if this is resonating for you, it is time. Okay, collaborate with people, get information, see what resonates for you, feel into it. And like I said, I do feel like there's some anguish too about whether or not you have what it takes to go back to school or do the thing that you want to do, whether it's in your business or within your career life. And I really, really, really want to drive this home for you, Gemini. You have what it takes. Don't let yourself mentally imprison yourself, keeping yourself up at night that you're not good enough. Oh yeah, I'm spilling that tea, okay? Because I do see for you that, like, this past year, for a lot of Geminis has been very challenging about whether or not you want to pursue your authentic self and who your authentic self is. Ooh, and going after the things you love as opposed to just doing things out of, what's the word coming through, Spirit? Doing things out of, it's almost like this twisting energy. You keep showing me like a twisting energy. It's not a compulsion, but it's like somebody twists you into doing things or puts you into a position to do things. Not so much that you don't want to do them. It just feels like, Gemini, that you feel as though you're pushed or compulsed or manipulated into doing things. And like, you've realized that for yourself and you're working more towards that through the month of July. Let me get your oracle card. Let me get your oracle card. I do feel like this is going to be a good month for you on success as well. Your hard work paying off, especially what you've physically been doing. Gemini, if you've been very physically working on something, maybe you've been exercising or doing something physical. I do see this working out for you very well by the end of the month. I do see the recognition and award coming in, or reward. If you've been waiting on letters from school, I do see that coming in for August for you. And I do see that, like, you're going to get the path, get on the path that gets you towards feeling more like yourself. I like that. Okay, let me get your oracle card, Gemini. Like I said, I get a lot of tired. I picked up on the tired with Gemini, and I think that's that 9 of Swords. You're not getting enough sleep. You need to prioritize your sleep a bit more, Gemini. Make that a priority for yourself throughout the month of July. And that means going to bed at a reasonable hour and waking up at a reasonable hour. We have union and hand fasting here. So for some of you, a lot of the work is coming through with your relationship, maybe physically working on your relationship. Oh, there's like a whole side reel coming in for some Geminis. Okay, your love life, Gemini. Some of y'all be getting married and that's causing you a mental strain and this teamwork overload, or some of you are thinking about weddings or thinking about your relationship, your marriage. And it may be time for you to freshen up things a little bit within your relationship or with your marriage partner. I'm feeling like the romance aspect, go have fun with your partner. Okay. Sometimes, Gemini, you get too much into the all work, no play. Or it may be time, if you're a single Gemini, to put yourself out there and start having fun again this summer so that you can get out of your head. Because I'm seeing like this Nine of Swords, swords representing the mental body, with the Three of Pentacles. Like I'm seeing a lot of hard work. Some of y'all, okay, if you're a single Gemini feeling like you're not healed enough to date or healed enough to love the person you're with properly, you got to get out of that mental state, okay, Gemini, and start looking at having fun in your relationships with the hand-fasting union, and bringing a little bit of spark back to that. Get your inner child done. Like, get back into working with your inner child, do some inner child work. That'll also help as well, I feel, with getting that sort of self-belief back in par. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for July. You will have to let me know how that resonates with you, because I would love to hear. If you would like a personal reading, my books are open. I also have, if the link is still up, I don't know, I haven't checked. My summer solstice readings are still available. And then we have the raffle. So the raffle is a 3-card pull on any question you have, personal reading. And I will be announcing the winner for the next Tarotscope next month. So you can enter as many times as you want. It's only $5 per entry. And it's whatever you want to know, honey. All right, Gemini, you'll have to let me know how that resonates for you. I'm sending you so much love. Remember, you matter. You can do this. Don't allow self-doubt and fear to stop you from going after the things that you want to do in your life. Or, I also heard you're never too old. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye, Gemini. We're moving on to Cancer. We are currently in Cancer season now. You know what I realized? I had a huge realization not too long ago. All of my best friends are Cancers. Except one. And she's an Aquarius like me. But yeah, all my best friends are Cancers or water signs like Scorpio. They're all watery people, but even Aquarius is known as the water bearer. So there's like this water aspect to it. But yeah, like my best friends, the majority of them, Cancers. It's pretty interesting. I want you to think about that. Apparently, Cancer, I want you to think about like how many people in your life are one sign. And what does that one sign have to teach you? All right, Cancer, let's get into it. Let's find out what's going on for my collective Cancers for July. Oh, yes. Cancer, we keep going with the Cancer. Here we go. Melanie over on TikTok. If you would like that question answered, you can enter the raffle to have that question answered. It's $5 for ticket. You want to enter that up, go right for it. Okay, let's get into Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, very emotionally intuitive, very sensitive, represented by the crab, hard on the outside, representing the ability to be able to be fierce and protective, but soft on the inside. Yeah. Okay, let's get into finding out what's going on for you, July. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides, and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Cancers. Let's see what we got going on for you. Card flew out. We have the Queen of Cups. This is your queen. Water queen, Cancer. I'm ready for the roast. Oh, Ellie, come on. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, is it? Collective Cancers, we have the Queen of Cups. This is your queen. So this is very much yin energy coming back home to yourself. I feel like for a lot of the collective Cancers, there's been, okay, first I'm getting this big whoosh of like home and what home means to you. I feel you being much more intuitive, returning to that watery queen energy, feeling into your feelings, being very much interested in feeling more deeply, opening your heart. I feel that as well throughout the month of July. We have the activation with the throat chakra. So speaking your truth, seeing your truth, being able to voice your emotions. There's also a big mother role here for a lot of my Cancers, maybe mothering yourself throughout the month of July or mothering others, or looking at your role as a mother. Maybe many of you have your role as a mother shifting. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's very Queen of Cups energy and how you act as a mother or what motherhood means for you, and mothering yourself. I'm seeing some inner child work being on the forefront for a lot of my cancers. Ha ha ha, got a bunch of messages about authenticity and being vulnerable. Yeah, this is huge for you. Like, I am seeing the aspects of emotionally expressing yourself and being vulnerable being a very key component throughout July for you, Cancer. And I'm just hearing too, like, you spent way too much time emotionally shutting yourself down. Like, I'm seeing, Cancer, like, there was a large period of time, maybe the last, like, I'm picking up on 4 or 5 months, where emotionally you didn't express yourself the way that you wanted to, or emotionally you didn't know how to feel your feelings. And like, now you're in this energy of being like, okay, you know what? Like, my feelings matter and they are valid, and this is how I'm feeling right now, and that's okay. And I see you speaking that truth to more people. As opposed to being silent about it, Cancer, I see you throughout the month of July being like, you know what? This is how this made me feel. And this is how I feel about this. Like, I see you using those words. And I can see that this is sort of that softness within the Cancer, taking down that hard shell a little bit for yourself, being more vulnerable with people that you care about. But I am picking up a lot on like mothering and the mother aspect. So possibly even looking at your relationship with your mother. Cancer, and evaluating that and the vulnerability between the mother-daughter relationship and how that relates to you. I do see you as well, Cancer. Tuning, I just did that yesterday. Of course you did. Of course you did. With my mom. Of course you did. Of course you did, Ali, on Instagram. Of course you did. And I see you too as well, like really examining how your relationship with your mother, or how you are a mother, has influenced how you feel and how you express how you feel. Ooh, ooh, that's deep. This is some deep stuff, Cancer. I am getting some really deep stuff from you. Okay. I wanna get I'm nosy. And I'm seeing this as a great time of nurturing yourself too, right? Mothering yourself. I picked up on that. Taking care of yourself, doing that self-care, knowing when you need to rest. I'm hearing like this is your time now where you allow yourself to rest. Because I'm getting this very deep, relaxed state from you. Like, I feel like for a long time you couldn't prioritize that. And now it's not that you couldn't, it's that you didn't know how. And now you do. Oh, I like that. And there's a very significant aspect to the vulnerability you're taking on right now, Cancer, in your own healing journey. And I love that for you through the month of July. That's very beautiful. Let me get a clarifier. There it is. Ah, yeah. We got the moon in reverse, which is representing maybe hiding a little bit from that vulnerability, the shadow aspects. The moon is Pisces major arcana. It represents the subconscious, the shadow work, the aspects of ourselves that we may fear or don't want to look at. And I'm seeing that the deep emotions that you have, because you can see this individual is drowning in the water here. Being the water sign with the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that sometimes you feel as though you're drowning in your own emotions. And that you don't know how to swim your way out. But it's not so much about swimming out as it is allowing yourself to just let them pass like water, which is what I'm hearing for a lot of my collective Cancers. Like, this month is sort of feeling your feelings, knowing that they're valid, and letting them pass through you like water, as opposed to holding on to them and allowing them to create waves in you and create all this fear and anxiety and feeling emotionally overwhelmed. I am seeing that this is a time of shadow work for you as well throughout July, examining, like I said, I got a lot about the mother stuff. Like, I'm seeing a lot about the mother wound, and possibly like aspects around the mother wound and healing that, and looking at your relationship with your mother and being like, oh, I see how this has been impacting me, and working towards healing that. And this is good. This is good because the moon, like, I know it's blocked energy right now, but you can unblock that energy by just accepting the fact that, like, there's no aspect of you that's bad, honey. Okay, there's no part of you, Cancer, that you need to be ashamed of, especially your vulnerability and your feelings. You should never be ashamed of your feelings. Your feelings are not bad. And I know, like, Cancers all the time get told they're too sensitive, and I'm telling you right now, you're not too sensitive, Cancer. It's just, don't listen to people that way. Okay, your sensitivity is what makes you beautiful. And I'm seeing you sort of learning how to balance that a bit more throughout the month of July, so you can find peace. I'm seeing a lot of peace being granted for that for you, Cancer. So I like that. Let me get your oracle card, Cancer. This is a deeply intuitive sign too. Oh, hold on. I get a headache. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Okay, Cancer. Them Cancers who are spiritual Cancers out there who are ignoring the signs from spirit and ignoring their intuition. That's what the headaches are from. Because you're ignoring your intuition. Okay, a lot of you are being called to dive more deeply into feeling and using. Some of you may be very empathic or very clairsentient, and I feel you trying to block that off. And it's like Spirit's like, "What are you doing? This is a gift. Like, why are you denying yourself this, Cancer?" So, don't block your feelings. I'm telling you, this month, Cancer, it's going to be very healing for you to just put a voice to your feelings, speak your truth, say your feelings, go within. You're going to find a lot of peace, especially in like that nurturing aspect of yourself and working on that mother aspect, whether it's mothering yourself or examining the mother wound. Yeah, no, I have not done Pisces yet. Let me get your card. Let me get that. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides, and guardians. Can I please have the oracle card for thank you? Ancestors, remembrance. Like I said, I get a lot of the mother wound here. And this is saying like this is a time of you possibly looking at memories too, emotional memories, and maybe even painful ones that you don't want to deal with, Cancer, but moving through them and allowing them to just sort of roll off of you like water. Allow your feelings to move through you. You don't need to hang on to them. I feel like the Aquarius full moon that's coming up would be really assistive for you. For a lot of my collective Cancers, yeah, I feel like you're going to get a lot of release there because Aquarius does represent the water bearer. And even though it's an air sign, there's an aspect about being able to bear emotions during that time. And with that full moon, it's a good time of release. I feel like this is a time to do some ancestor work, maybe ancestral healing within your maternal line as well for a lot of my Cancers. So possibly looking at connecting with your ancestors. Maybe they're the ones who've been reaching out for you, and that's why I got that ting of that headache. But I do feel like for a lot of my collective Cancers, this is a very deeply emotionally healing time throughout the month of July. Be gentle with yourself, nurture yourself, mother yourself, and know that your sensitivity is a beautiful thing. All right, that is what I have for my collective Cancers. You'll have to let me know how that resonates for you. And if you want a personal reading, my $5 raffle is up for any question you want to know for a 3-card personal pull. So you can enter that as many times as you want. Just booked a 10-day trip to Ireland, my mom's side of the family. I can't make this shit up. I can't. I really can't. So yeah, Cancer, if you would like a personal reading, my books are open. Click the link in my bio, join the raffle. It's $5. I mean, it's whatever question you want to know for $5. You can enter as many times as you want. You spend $15, that gives you 3 tries, or 20 gives you 4. Anyway, that's going to be going on. I'm sending you so much love, Cancer. Take care of yourself, mother yourself, and know that all your feelings are valid. Bye-bye. Okay, we are moving on to Leo. We are going from Cancer to Leo season very soon. I have to burp. Excuse me. Joys of pregnancy. Don't judge me here. Okay, let's get into my collective Leos. Leo, the fire sign. How you doing, Leo? Representing the lions. Let's see what we got going on for my collective Leos. Oh, immediately as I start going into the cards, I'm feeling a bit scattered. All right, let's find out what we got going on. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and my collective Leos. Can you please show me what is going on for my collective Leos for the month of July? Leo, like fiery, enthusiastic, outgoing showstoppers, light of the party. What am I feeling here? I'm feeling a little bit of insecurity. Which is weird for my Leos because they're like, they're a Leo is very outgoing, very outgoing. Let me see what's going on here. I'm feeling a little bit. Why is shame coming up? Why am I hearing shame for my collective Leos? Okay. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords. Okay, hold on. Before you start jumping at me, It's in reverse, Leo. Okay. There's some shame here around something that you don't want to accept ending, Leo. And I feel like for a lot of my collective Leos, there's a chapter that's coming to a close. And mentally, you just don't want to accept that, Leo, throughout the month of July. I'm feeling like it's a bit of a painful close for you, my collective Leos, because Ten of Swords can represent like upright. We're looking at like it can represent backstabbing. It can represent like an end. It can represent like hitting rock bottom. But when it's in reverse, and this doesn't surprise me because Leos can tend to, keep pushing things because they're the go-getters. They keep trying to breathe life into something. I feel like you keep trying to breathe life into something, Leo, that it's kind of like, okay, this is causing you more pain than it is causing you the feeling of success you're looking for. Whatever that may be in your life. It could be work, it could be a relationship. But I do see mentally it's taking a big toll on you, Leo. I'm hearing that there's some kind of like learning from the past aspect here that I'm seeing. Like you've learned from the past that like whatever it is that keeps happening, it's going to keep happening because you know that this is an end. And I hate saying this, but Leos don't like to end things because they feel as though it's a personal, like when something ends, it's personal on them. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You hear me. You may feel like it's personal on you, and Spirit and your angels want me to tell you, Leo, this isn't about you anymore. Like if something ends, it's not because like you did something wrong throughout the month of July, Leo. It's more just like, you know what? Like this isn't working out for me anymore. And I do feel like it's something that causes you a lot of mental turmoil. I do feel like it may be work-based, career-based, or coin-based. I want a clarifier. I gotta get a clarifier over that because it could also be a relationship, but I don't feel more relationship from it. I'm getting more like possibly something you've been trying to do, maybe business wise or trying to do work wise, that it's just like this isn't working out for me. It's time for me to kind of like move on, close this chapter. Maybe school wise, if some of you are in school, like realizing, okay, this degree isn't what I thought it would be. I want to try something different this upcoming year. Let me get a clarifier. Thank you, archangels, divine beings, of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Can I have a clarifier, please, for my collective Leos? Okay, yeah, hold up. Are they supposed to all be in reverse? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Yep, that's self-sufficiency. Eight of Cups, walking away, and Justice. That one's in reverse. Finding balance. Yeah, so this, I do feel like it is about money. I've totally called that. It's about your work and how you create money for yourself. Nine of Pentacles represents your ability to sustain yourself and maybe your career. Like I said, I do feel like for some of you, it may be education. But I am feeling like how you sustain yourself financially, you're realizing like whatever it is, it's not balanced anymore. It's out of balance. It doesn't balance you. It's creating too much anguish and pain. And it's kind of like pulling yourself together to admit that like, okay, it's time for me with this Eight of Cups to walk away from whatever this is because you realize that is no longer serving you. But like I said, we have the Justice card in reverse, which is representing like, this is causing more pain, that it tips the scales and it makes things really unbalanced in your life. But like I said, Leo has a really hard time here walking away from things that, they feel like it's personal, right? Like they feel like they are the ones who are defeated. And it's like, honey, I'm going to pass this message on from you from Spirit. Just because something didn't work out doesn't mean it was your fault. Some things just end, and that's okay. Oh, I'm supposed to relay this message. Everything has a beginning and an end. And for you, Leo, in order for you to draw something new in, honey, you have to walk away from that which is no longer sustaining you. Like if it's financial situation or if it's a physical situation that is just becoming more pain than it is, I'm hearing more pain than gain. Why are you keeping yourself in that loop? Why? So I do feel like this is a time for you to walk away from things that are no longer balanced in your life. And I know that this is something that you don't want to admit. You don't want to admit this is causing you pain. You don't want to admit it's Ten of Swords energy. I do feel like it's something that's been a foundational stone. There's very much root chakra energy with this. It's been something that's been foundational in your life, a big part of your life for probably a while. And you put a lot of yourself into it. But honey, you can't open new doors when you keep banging on the closed one. Okay. Like you don't have the energy to allow new things to come in when you're still hanging on to what used to be. Like it's not the way it used to be anymore. I know for somebody this is clicking home. I don't know who, but hopefully this gives you the message you want, Leo. I'm gonna get your oracle card and find out. Like I said, I really do feel it's very much career based. Hold on, my cards just decided to flip weird. That was a weird shuffle. And this is very scattered energy. It's causing you a lot of mental, like, sort of feeling scattered because things are unbalanced in your personal life physically because of whatever this is that you're trying to escape the truth from. You can't lie to a psychic medium, Leo. Let me get that oracle card. Yeah, it's creating a lot of scattered energy. Like this scattered energy, Leo, feeling like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to make this work anymore. And that's kind of like your sign from your angels and your spirit guides, Leo, that you're not supposed to make it work anymore. You can't take new paths if you're still trying to walk the old one that doesn't get you to where you want to be. Sorry, baby. All right, let's get an oracle card. Hold on. There's another message coming through. Leo, stop making it about you. It's not about you when things end, okay? It's not like a representation. It's not. Take that one. You want that one too. It's not about you. Like some of y'all be feeling like you're jinxed or something. Like this is bad things just keep happening. And I want to outline that this is happening for you. That you're not jinxed or hexed, Leo. That this is happening for you because Spirit is trying to show you that this is no longer working out for you. And the reason that this keeps happening, like the bad luck keeps happening, is they're trying to show you like this is no longer for you. It is time for you to move into a new energy. Yeah, so here I have banishment and hex. What did I just say? And it's time to banish something from your life. And they're pointing a finger directly at you. And they're like, hey, are you paying attention? Like, this isn't about you having bad luck and being hexed, all right? It's about understanding that it's not working out for a reason, and Spirit doesn't know how much louder it needs to get for you. This whole like Ten of Swords reversed energy of trying to pretend like this isn't happening, that's not working anymore, and Spirit's getting louder. I do see you have Union as well. These were the two cards that came out. So I do feel like whatever's going on may be taking a strain on your relationship as well. Your partner may be affected by this decision you're making of you choosing to hang on to something that's no longer serving you. Your partner may be feeling very overwhelmed by the fact that like you won't let go of this or banish this thing from your life that's taking up all your time and your energy. And I feel like it's putting a strain on your union. And I'm seeing like you need to get back to the joy in your life. Like I said this to another time. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna get clear about this, Leo. What's more important, love or money? Love or money? That's my question to you, Leo. What's more important, love or money? Okay. Your marriage or whatever this is, this endeavor that like you don't want to give up on. Your relationship or whatever it is that like you refuse to let go of or walk away from, right? That's causing this this is Libra's major arcana, the Justice card, to be imbalanced here. Okay, and it's putting you in a lot of shadow. Like you see the light and the shadow here. It's causing you a lot of mental anguish. And all I gotta say, Leo, is like once you let go of it, things are gonna get better throughout July. Like there's no need for you to keep doing this. Like you don't need to keep doing it. Okay. All right, Leo, you'll have to let me know how that resonates for you. I am sending you so much love and light. If you would like a chance to win a personal question reading, the $5 raffle link is in my bio. The winner will be announced next Tarotscope. If you would like to enter that, you can enter as many times as you like. More entries mean you are more likely to win. So yeah, summer solstice, if the link is still up, those readings are available to find out what's going on for you this summer. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, my books are open as well, link in my bio. All right, Leo, I'm sending you so much love. Be gentle with yourself and know that when we let go of things, we attract the things we deserve. Stop beating a dead horse. Okay, bye, Leo. Let's move on to Virgo. The Virgos. Let's talk about it, Virgo. What's going on for you? Let me see what's going on for my collective Virgos for the month of July. I just got really dry mouth. Ooh, hold on. Let me get some more. Money because I'm single. I hear you. Hey Q, how's it going? Yeah, I hear you. Let's get into it, Virgo. Dry mouth. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Virgos. Let's find out what's going on for my collective Virgos through the month of July. Oh, that was a big heavy hit. There is something you don't want to face right now, my collective Virgos. What is this? Let me get this. Thank you, archangels, divine beings. Yes, please show me what's going on for Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, very goal-orientated, very almost meticulous in how they do things, very organized. If you ever want to organize things in your life, talk to someone with heavy Virgo placements. Yeah, that is supposed to be in reverse. I wasn't sure. If you ever see me toss a card, it's because the card came up either sideways or it was reversed. I want to make sure it's reversed. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse, Virgo. And the first thing I picked up on when I was in your energy was a heavy hit. Like, I feel like you've lost a lot of your action, your orientation, your passion. I feel like whatever's going on in your life right now, Virgo, this is a part of yourself where you may feel a little bit like things are a little reckless right now. And that like things are not being delivered the way that you would hope they'd be. I'm getting a lot of heart chakra. I just felt sick to my stomach too. Like whatever's going on in your life may be making you feel a little bit sick to your stomach, making you feel a little bit emotionally overwhelmed. Let me feel a bit more into this. Okay, there's an aspect of passion in your life that's sort of gone astray throughout July, Virgo. And Spirit is asking you to come back home to yourself. Whatever you've got going on that may be weighing heavy on your heart, Spirit wants to remind you that like there's so much more to life than what is happening right now. And if you need to talk to somebody, this is the time to talk to somebody, Virgo. If you're struggling, if you're struggling with motivation or taking action, like I am picking up on some depression here for some of my Virgos throughout the month of July. And I'm hearing if you need, like you're struggling, talk to someone, please, because like you don't need to do this on your own. And I feel like I see you, some of y'all been having a hard time even getting up out of bed at times for my collective Virgos, but I see like there's this passion in you that can easily be returned to you so long as you begin taking care of yourself. Like I feel like you've been very emotionally giving to other people in a way that leaves you depleted. I see you, Virgo, at night, like coming home and just being exhausted from how much you've had to give in whatever situation this is to people, maybe your job or places or things in your life, Virgo. And this is part of why you're feeling this drain, this blocked energy of the Knight of Wands. I feel like your libido and everything has kind of gone, which is part of it too, Virgo. There's also there's a little bit of arrogance here that I'm picking up on that you may not want to admit there's a problem to begin with. And I'm picking up on that from my collective Virgos, and I want to say to you, like, don't allow your ego to make you forget how good life can be. Right? Like, and I'm seeing too, like, whoever these people are who are making you feel very emotionally drained, like, you know that there are people who will emotionally fulfill you. You know there are people who care about you, who are around you, that if you need them, they're there for you, Virgo. I'm gonna get a clarifier here. I also feel like this is a time for you to return to the things that you're passionate about so that you can reclaim some of that inner child connection, because Virgos are usually very connected to the inner child. And it's when a Virgo's in shadow, they disconnect from their inner child. Did you know this? And when they disconnect from their inner child, guess what? They lose what they're passionate about. They feel like they're in the dark. So I feel like for a lot of my Virgos, how you get that Knight of Wands on black. Hold on. Oh, and get out of the darkness you've been feeling. Is sort of remember the things that light you up. Start doing the things that light you up, Virgo. You spent way too much time doing things for other people and being emotionally unfulfilled. Yeah, we got 8 of Swords. You're imprisoning yourself, honey. I can't make this shit up. This is you here. Okay, Eight of Swords represents entrapment. And I feel like you, like I said, you come home, there's some depression going on here. Swords representing the mental body and feeling possibly trapped here. And this is a time in your life where Spirit is saying to you, hey, like, you're capable of freeing yourself. You're just creating your own mental prison here, Virgo. And I'm seeing for you, like, no one's stopping you from saying, hey, I need to take care of myself right now. I need to love myself right now. I need to put myself first. I need to talk to someone right now. That's just you. And I'm seeing, like, the thing is about Eight of Swords is, and this is where that ego aspect comes in too. We don't feel like we can save ourselves because there's something about you don't want to let people down. I don't know where that's coming from. And you feel like it's selfish, which is also related to the ego. This is weird energy. And that, like, making time for yourself, Virgo, is bad. Yeah, and like, no. So Spirit wants you to get back to reconnecting with yourself, doing the things that light you up. And it's as simple as, like, just scheduling in one thing a week that's just for you. Okay, doing the thing that you love most, Virgo. I don't know what it is, but you do, and just scheduling it in and not allowing those people to emotionally make you feel bad about it. Like, there's that too. Like you should feel bad about needing time for yourself, or hey, if it's going to counseling once a week, that's cool too. Okay, or even booking a massage, whatever it may be, to help you sort of free these mental swords from yourself, because you can see in this picture this person feels trapped. And I'm seeing, like, you feel trapped from being able to go after the things you love in your life right now because you're feeling very emotionally drained, but the only person stopping you, Virgo, is yourself. Don't hate on me. Don't you hate on me for dropping tea. This is just what I do here, okay? So don't be afraid to, like, do the things that light you up, even if people are making you feel guilty about it. Like, I don't know why they make you feel guilty about whatever's going on for you, but, like, I just, toxic people are gonna be toxic, okay? Toxic people are gonna be toxic. Don't listen to them. Aw, cryy face Lair. I'm sorry. I love you. Okay, let me get your oracle card, Virgo. Oh, we got a couple here. Let's see what Spirit's got to tell you. All right. The Watchtower of the South, Summer, Book of Shadows, A Secret, and Beltane Fertility. Okay. First off, the Watchtower is of Summer. You're not doing the things you want to do during the summertime, okay? My Virgos out there, like, why are you spending your whole summer serving other people who make you feel like garbage? Or allowing your summer to pass you by because you're trying to make other people happy. Get back to doing the things you enjoy during summer. I don't know, maybe it's going, like, away somewhere, maybe it's going to the beach, or maybe it's getting out there more, doing something at the cottage, or going camping. I don't know what it is, Virgo, that you need to do, but you need to enjoy your summer. That's a big message from Spirit. Okay. You're really hearing that, like, you need to refine the joy in summer, because that's part of why you're feeling like garbage, is because, like, every day, I just heard every day is exactly the same, that Nine Inch Nails song. Every day is exactly the same. And you need to start doing the things that you're passionate about. You got Knight of Wands energy, okay? This is okay. If there are some of you, Knight of Wands energy upright can represent some fertility times, and you do have the fertility card, okay, with Beltane. And I want to say something here. If some of y'all don't want to be getting pregos, wrap up. Okay. And if you're having problems with your libido or your sex life, part of the reason is because you're not taking joy out of life anymore, and you're too fixated on I went there. You're too fixated on doing things outside of yourself. Oh shit. Wait. Wait, what? Yeah. Book of Shadows. There's the Book of Shadows. There's a secret here. Okay? And, like, the secret I'm hearing is, like, you keep denying yourself to make other people happy. And, like, you keep holding your tongue. And that is part of the shadow work you need, but don't put pregnancy on me, witch. I'm not putting pregnancy on you. I'm just saying, it's a fertile time. Or, if you want to get back to fertility and enjoying your libido again, one of the things you can do is refine joy in your life, because you've been exhausting yourself and going into this dark sadness of shadow because you're literally depleting yourself for other people, Virgo. Don't hate on me. And yeah, there's like this book of shadows. Like there's some shadow work to be done here to ask yourself why you've been denying yourself the joys of life and enjoying life for yourself simply because you feel as though like you have this loyalty to other people, Virgo. All right, let me tell you something about loyalty. Every relationship should be reciprocal. I don't want to hear this. I've been there that long. They've been in my life this long. They're family, they're blood, blah, 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 blah. Toxic is toxic is toxic. Okay. You got to take care of yourself. Okay, Virgo. Like, reality of it is if you are denying yourself and your well-being simply to make other people happy, this is the shadow work you need to work on. Why are you doing that? Why are you making yourself sad to make other people happy? Just take that. Okay, Virgo. I do see, like, back to the summer activities. Go camping. Okay, do things that are fun. Take some time off work. Like, we only, especially as Canadians, we only have summer for like a small window. Why are you spending all your time trying to make other people happy when you can go off frolicking in a sunflower field? Okay, go tan. Okay, rub some lotion on. Go to the beach. Go for a swim. Okay, hear me out, Virgo. Okay, this is worth it for you. It is worth it. All right. That is what I have for my collective Virgos. You will have to let me know how that resonates. If you would like to get a personal reading, I have a bunch of cheap readings on right now. The link is still up. My summer solstice readings are still available. There's a $5 raffle. You can ask any personal question you want. Enter as many times as you want. I love you so much too. Oh, thank you. In the words of my pregnant bestie, you can't make this. No, I cannot. So yeah. If you would like a personal reading, please feel free to book one. My books are open for my one-on-ones. But if the summer solstice reading is still up, that means they're up for grabs. I think there's like I said before I came in, there was like 3 or 4 of them left. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love, my collective Virgos. Please let me know how that resonates. We're moving on to Libra. Libra, represented by the scales. You get more accurate with each live. Thanks, Ellie. I appreciate you saying that. Let me get into this for my collective Libras. Let me move that. I need water first. Hold on. Let me see this. I know. The thing is about these readings too, and I've always been a reader, I'm never going to tell you fluff. And that has gotten me some hate, okay? Because I'm not a fluffy reader, I've gotten a lot of hate for that. But let me tell you what, I'm not telling you what you want to hear, I'm telling you what you need to hear. That's different things. And any reader who just tells you what you want to hear, really, why are you paying them? If you just want to hear what you want to hear, then just watch TV. Make up fantasies in your head. Watch a Disney movie. Yeah. I swear I was just saying that Ellie, Sam's power and accuracy this month is on fire. Well, you know what that is? I got this little spiritual bun in the oven. I'm gonna thank them. They're coming through hot. They are very powerful. Anyway, let's find out what's going on for my Libras. Thank you, Archangels. That is the wrong deck. I love when my guys are like, that's the wrong deck, Sam. And I'm like, sorry. All right, Libra. What we got going on? Libra is represented by the scales, an air sign. Means they're mentally ruled, but usually so good with their hands. Very good people who are mentally able to figure things out, usually good at like fixing things mechanically, or doing things physically in a way to solve problems. That's kind of like their passion, finding the balance there. Let's get it for July. Thank you, Archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with my collective Libras. May I please have the tarot representing their overall energy for the month of July? Thank you so much. Okay, the first thing I'm getting is a headache. I'm getting like mad stress already. Okay, hold on before I get into this. I am getting mad stress, my collective Libras, that you are causing yourself. You're causing yourself too much stress because you're not providing yourself with enough nurturing and downtime. You've been working too hard, Libra. Here's the thing. You've had a lot go on in the last little while. And this is all collective Libras. There's been so many shifts for you as an air sign. There's been a lot of changes for you. There's been a lot. And I'm hearing that this is a time, like, part of the thing that you need to do right now is take care of yourself. And then everything else is going to fall into place. Okay, Libra, because you can't keep pouring from an empty cup. You need to prioritize like eating better, sleeping better, doing the things that light you up. And know that like everything else falls into place when you take care of yourself. Because when you don't take care of yourself, that's when everything begins falling apart. I said what I said. Hey, Libra, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in through you. Okay, so if you are worried about money, Libra, this is a time where, like I just said, if you take care of yourself, Queen of Pentacles is very much self-sufficient. Okay, she represents the physical element of coin, pentacles. All right, and being in feminine energy, that represents fertility, abundance, the ability to make more simply by just existing. You might have a woman in your life who just makes money just simply by existing. I don't know. Maybe you are that woman, but I am hearing for a lot of my Libras that like you really need to just nurture yourself right now and believe in the fact that like when you give to yourself, that allows the universe to give to you, because there's too much stress going on for you, Libra. Like you don't need to worry so much about the financial aspects right now, okay? Because like first off, everyone's in debt. Okay, everyone. Don't get into that mentality that like, oh my God, I'm in debt. Da, da, da. Hello, we're all in debt. And if you're not, then you have to be part of the 1%. Like you really got to be one of the 1% right now. So like take that money stuff and just sort of like put it on the back burner and ask yourself this month of July, Libra, how can I take care of myself, nurture myself, and give to myself in an abundant manner that allows me to attract that kind of energy into my life? I'm feeling like I do feel like there's a serious concern about like welfare here. Plus, like I said, I'm getting a lot of like vibe around money. Some of you may be really concerned about that, fixated on that, and you don't need to be. Like I said, like when you kind of lean back a bit and you open yourself up to receive and you take care of yourself, the universe takes care of you. I know that may seem like really woo-woo kind of out there stuff for you, Libra, but I know it's resonating. I know it's hitting home for you. And this is also your energy too about balancing yourself. Okay. Libras have a bad habit of swinging one scale to the other, one extreme to the other. And like for July, what Spirit wants you to do is refine that center. And how you refine that center is by taking care of yourself. And then the fertility comes in for you. In the Queen of Pentacles, she's holding a pentacle too. Okay. Like understand that you have the power, if it's a money aspect for you, Libra, to make money when you need it. You're not like, I don't know where this mindset is coming from, Libra, where you don't think you have skills, you don't think you have capacity, you don't have the ability to like pull a coin out of the air if you need it. You do. Okay, you're very skilled. I'm seeing Spirit showing me like you have the capacity if you need to make money. You can work for it, right? Like I said, coins representing the physical. There's also an aspect too of just allowing yourself to be cared for. And know that it's okay to be in that state where other people take care of you too if you need it, or ask for help if you need it. Like I'm seeing there are people around you. I'm seeing too for a lot of my Libras, if you need money, it's always there for you. So I don't know why you're getting so much in your head about this. I really don't. I'm gonna get your clarifier. Like I'm getting the message hardcore, take care of yourself. Like you need to take care of yourself through July and start doing the things that, you know, make you feel energized and abundant and bring you joy, because when you are in that headspace of gratitude for each and every day, Libra, you attract that. You attract that abundance. I love this. I love you. Hey, Blythe, how's it going? I love you. Nice to see you. So here's what I'm seeing for you, Libra, this month. This is very much about being gratitude is your attitude, taking a step back, stop fixating so much on making the coin and being aware that you're capable of making the coin if you need to. Don't let stress get to you. Like immediately I got hit with that headache. And it's like you're spending way too much time fixating on the physical aspects instead of enjoying life. And that's just it, right? Like if there's concern about debt right now, it's like, baby, we're all in debt. You can't exist right now without some form of debt. Okay. And if you do, like you got to be in the 1%. You definitely got to be in the 1%. All right, Libra. Your clarifying card is the Ace of Cups. Focus on love, beginnings of love, the love you have in your life, the new beginnings and love in your life. There's aspects throughout July that are going to remind you why love is more important than money. Like, loving yourself is more important than money. Taking care of yourself is more important than money. Loving the people in your life, finding gratitude in your life, holding space for love. There is a lot of love around you, Libra, throughout July. And there's so much abundance to be had. Like, this is an abundance of love. There's so much beauty happening in your life throughout the summer, Libra. I'm loving this for you. You just gotta get out of that headspace of being like, fear. Like, you know, fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real. All right. And you have the capacity right now in your life to have these beautiful aspects of abundant love, of prosperity, of gratitude, if you just allow yourself to mentally shift that way, Libra. Don't fixate so much on the money, because I do truly feel like wealth is more a mindset right now than is a reality for a lot of people. And like I said, the capacity of you being worried about your ability to make money, Libra, I see throughout the month of July, you're going to remember how capable you are, and your skill set. You have so many skill sets. I do see new beginnings in love. So love returning to your life. Maybe possibly you refalling in love with the things you enjoy doing and finding abundance there, or just allowing the love in your life with the Ace of Cups to pour into your life, or pour into your own cup, realizing that love is more important than money. I'm seeing that as a big one. And you have a lot to love in your life, Libra. Like, you have so much to love. You have so much love around you. Like, I'm seeing that. Let me get your oracle card. Like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm just getting like, I'm just hearing like, what is there to be worried about? What are you worried about? Debt? Hello? Have you looked around you? You can't exist right now without some form of debt. What is it like? I remember I saw in the news, it was like they're giving out that grocery rebate, and it's like 21 million people in Canada qualify for this who make under 30,000 a year, and I'm like, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So just focus on the love in your life right now, Libra. Be open your heart, take care of yourself, give yourself love. Enjoy the love you have in your life. Find the abundance in that and nourish yourself. Yes. Yes. Oh, got some interesting times here. We got Litha, intensification. Okay, things are feeling a little tense right now. And I was picking up on that with the stress. Okay, so with Litha, this is a time, like, Litha represents a time in your life where light is going to be returning. But it's intense. Okay, like, it's hard sometimes. I see it is hard for you to focus on the good when there's so much intensity around things that aren't good. And Spirit wants to remind you to just keep focusing on the light. Just keep focusing on the light. And there is a Libra that I know needs to focus more on this, and that is Austero, and it's represented by incubation. Focus on the love that's growing. Okay. It represents love that is growing in your life. Okay, I'm seeing there's so much abundance here to just focus. Like, both of these cards have a focus on light. Okay, and what's incubating right now for you, you may have a lot of growth that's occurring for you, and it can be overwhelming. But Libra, you just need to focus on the good that's coming through. These are the things in your life that you've wanted. You've wanted these types of things. And I'm seeing sometimes it's overwhelming, but it's beautiful. And just don't allow the physical to distract you from the beauty of what's happening right now in your life, and have gratitude for it. And focus on the love that you're incubating and bringing forward, even though, the world's a little intense right now. I just got the idea of like just snuggling up with the people you love, or spending time with the people you love, because that's what's most important. And I gotta pass this on. Spirit wants me to pass this on. Listen, anytime I have talked to passed on spirits, okay, of like loved ones, they never say to me, I wish I had worked more. I wish I had made more money. No, they say, I wish I'd have spent more time with my family. I wish I'd have spent more time with my wife. I wish I'd have spent more time with my husband. Wish I'd have been there for my kids more. I wish I didn't, sacrifice so much of my life to just, do whatever. Love is what matters. Love yourself, Libra. Love what you got. Love the beauty in your life, all the abundance that's there. There's beautiful, beautiful love around you. And I love that for you. All right. You will have to let me know how that resonates for you, Libra. I love hearing from you. If you want a personal reading, my books are open. There's the raffle going on. You can purchase to have your own personal question answered in a 3-card poll, whatever you want to know. Okay. So that raffle is going on. You can purchase it how many times you want. Go for it. And that is up for grabs for you. Okay. I'm sending you so much love, Libra. See you next month. Aw, it's good messages. I'm glad it resonated and hit home for you, baby. We're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Let me get some water. Hair keeps getting caught. I got that lion's mane going on right now. I gotta blow my nose. Where's my Kleenex? You guys have to listen to me blow my nose now. Let me roll my chair away. I'm so glad it resonated. I do have a tip jar. If anyone wants to leave tips, that's always welcome too. Hi, Sherry. I miss you. In the box. All right. Let's get into the Scorpios. Scorpio mode. My ears just popped. What's that about? Ooh, got some ear stuff going on. Here we go. Roast part 2. Okay, let's get into a Scorpio. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and my collective Scorpio. Can you please show me the overall energy for the collective Scorpios for the month of July? Scorpio, water sign, very intense water sign, usually confused as a fire sign, but it's because they're just so emotionally passionate, which makes them beautiful. All right, Scorpio, let's find out what we got going for you. That flew out quickly. Page of Swords. You be good at. Hold up. Okay, before I get into this, what are you not speaking up about? What are you stumbling over words over that is you're chewing on? Because I see you, Scorpio. There's something you've been meaning to say that you're not saying, and it just it's on the tip of your tongue. You want to say it to someone. And then we have the Page of Swords coming out, which is a card of communication. So there's something communication-wise, Scorpio, that you need to communicate this month. Pages can represent new messages coming in, communication, especially swords representing communication between people and how you communicate. I feel like this month you're realizing there's been a lack of communication about something you need to talk about, Scorpio. Something you've been meaning to talk about is coming to fruition throughout the month of July. And it's something you got to be vigilant about. I'm hearing, and communicate. There's something, like I said, I feel like it's you're not speaking up about something. You're not speaking your truth about something. I just got the message recently that what's really bothering you? Yeah. And there's something bothering you and you're not talking about it. And it's literally words you're chewing on. And I feel like the Page of Swords is kind of pushing the envelope for you to put those words out there and communicate things. I feel like there's patience that's been needed with this. You've been really patient in what it is that you need to communicate this month. You've been trying to delay that communication, and that delay is coming to a close because you can't keep chewing on these words. I feel like it's creating a lump in your throat. Oh, and I feel like part of the hearing thing, my ears popped as soon as I came into Scorpio's energy, and I got the sensation of literally this person, because you're not communicating to them, this person talks to you all the time and you don't even want to hear what they're saying. Oh, Scorpio, that's bitter. This person talks to you. This person talks to you all the time and you don't even want to hear what they're saying because you feel like you haven't been able to speak. Oh, Scorpio. Oh, my baby. I'm sorry. All right. You got to speak up about whatever this is. And that it's about fairness. Like there's maybe some kind of like fairness. Like I said, anytime I see a single sword, there's usually like you got to cut through some BS. And the Page of Swords is holding a single sword. Like, what is the BS that you're not cutting through? And I feel like because you haven't been speaking your truth, this person, you've been kind of emotionally aloof to them, Scorpio, which isn't like you. Like, because there's some resentment bubbling up under the surface for you a bit. Like, you don't even want to listen to them because you're just like, all you do is talk and you don't even care about like what's going on for me. Baby, it's not that they don't care, it's that you don't talk about it. Like, when do you ever say to them, hey, you know what? I really need to talk to you about this because it's bothering me. But they're not going to ask you. They're off in their own world. Okay. Some people are like that. Like some people, you have to be really direct, clear cut, and concise when you want to communicate with something to them about bothering you. I got root chakra aspects. So this could be family. It could be a deep relationship. It could be about how you feel safe and secure, possibly with someone. Dragged. I'm getting dragged. You're welcome. Sorry, not sorry. And I see like there's some diligence that needs to happen here. Like you need to speak up because like whatever it is, it's making you feel really uncomfortable and like really insecure, Scorpio. Whatever it is you're not communicating. Like I just heard there's just like this big no that you need to say that you're not saying, and it's making you really resentful because like you're like they're not gonna listen to me, and it's like, well, unless you communicate, how are you gonna know they're not gonna listen to you? Don't hate on me because Scorpio, you ain't communicating, okay? And here's the thing, Scorpio as well, because they're so emotionally intense. When a Scorpio feels scorned, the coldness that comes out of a Scorpio, the coldness that comes out of a Scorpio. Like you may not even be meaning it, but if this person, whoever they is, like I know this is clearly somebody you care about, like you don't want to make them feel that way, but at the same time, like then why are you not speaking out about what's bothering you? That resonates, but I don't know who it is. Yeah, my coworker is Libra and she doesn't ever shut the F up. And she's very mature and doesn't understand that being a front desk medical secretary requires a little pressure. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. um, if you would like to ask a personal question, you can enter the raffle. Let me get your clarifier, Scorpio. Thank you, Archangels. Okay, that flew right out. Empress in reverse. Yeah, we got Empress in reverse. This is really straining on your ability to feel abundant and feel empowered and feel at rest. Like this is sucking a life force by not speaking up about this. Okay, Scorpio, by not speaking up about this, whatever is bothering you, and just being like, hey, you know what? I've been patient about this. Yes. And like you literally you'll hear them talking. Like I said, this person, you hear them talking, and it's like you don't even want to listen to them because you're so resentful about how much you've had to sacrifice being around them. I'm hearing sacrifice, especially with the Empress in reverse. And I feel like it's sacrificing parts of yourself. Stop, like Scorpio, you can't get mad at people when you do this to yourself. Like, stop that. Here's the shadow work for you. Stop getting mad at people when you are putting yourself in positions where you're not speaking your truth. Like, if something's bothering you, you can't expect other people to psychically know. They're not me. And even like, I'll say to people, I'm like, I might be a psychic medium, but like, you can't expect me to be able to read you 24/7. First off, that's exhausting. And secondly, like, how creepy would that be? Yeah, well, if they talk without substance, tell them that. Just be like, hey, you know what? You're great and all, but I don't have the capacity for this. Oh, that's the word. That's the word. Okay. You don't have the energetic capacity to deal with this anymore. And instead of getting resentful, I mean, just straight up, just be like, hey, you know what? I can't listen to this anymore because I feel like I'm not being listened to. And I want us to have respect with each other. Because like I said, I really feel like this is causing you to feel uncreative, unabundant, very much Empress energy in reverse. You turn that Empress right up, you come back into your creativity, coming back into divine feminine, coming back into divine yin energy, being able to be soft, loving, caring. Okay, like I said, Scorpio, I'm getting like there's like this aloofness, this coldness coming through from you because you're bubbling up with this resentment, and that's not who you are. That's not who you are. Yeah, my illness has made me have zero capacity, and like that may be you voicing that you don't have capacity for things. Like, speak up about it. Be like, I don't have the capacity for this. I don't have the capacity for this. Like, don't be mad at people for expecting you to continuously show up when you don't give them boundaries. Oh, that's the word, isn't it, Scorpio? Boundaries. You need to put up some boundaries, okay? Whether it's boundaries at work with chatty Cathy, or it's boundaries with your partner, or it's boundaries in your personal life, or whatever it is, start trying to put up boundaries and like stop blaming other people. I know someone's just like, why is she gonna call me out like this? This is what I do. Okay, that's why you're here. Like I said, if you want like fluff and stuff, go watch a Disney movie. You want truth, you want growth. Well, welcome to Samantha's lives. Welcome to the angel witch's lives. Angels aren't, that's just it. I work with angels, and everybody's like, how do you work with angels? They're so light and fluffy. Are you joking? Angels are how God keeps order in the universe. They are some of the most blunt, straightforward, and honest energetic beings you will ever deal with. Okay. So yeah, those boundaries, honey, they need to come up, like, because you are feeling completely energetically sucked dry. Like, I see it. For real drag, but that's why I'm here. Yeah, you need to speak up. You need to be like, hey, you need to use this Page of Swords energy this month and be like, hey, you know what? This is too much for me. I have reached my capacity. This is not okay. Okay. I'm gonna draw a boundary with this. Yes, there's your card. Where'd it go? Cards are flying because spirit be like, you need to listen. Witch's cottage security. Like I said, there's an aspect here about security and like feeling fairness and feeling like you can be comfortable where you're at, right? And Empress energy is very comfortable energy. So when it's blocked, you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel secure. And I'm getting that, like, this aloofness, this emotional detachment doesn't make you feel secure inside. That's not who you are. You don't want to feel like that, Scorpio. So I'm telling you, like, you need to get back to taking care of yourself, speaking your truth this month, holding space for the things that matter to you. You've been patient enough, and you've delayed delivering this communication long enough simply because for some reason you feel that like you need to hold down the fort here. I don't understand this, but that's what they're showing me. Like you're sacrificing yourself to make this better. I don't understand. Anyway, it's time for you to take steps towards communicating for yourself, okay? And I really hope that, Scorpio, this month you remember who you are. You are a very emotionally loving and passionate person, and I want that to return to you. And like I said, I got the root chakra, so I do feel like this is an aspect of you feeling insecure, and you need to come back to that. Being insecure about using your voice. And you don't need to do that because your voice matters. How you feel matters. You matter. Draw some boundaries. All right, that's what I want for Scorpio. Scorpio, if you would like a personal reading, my books are open. Link is in the bio. You can enter the raffle for that 3-card poll. Feel free to enter as many times as you want for your own personal question to be answered. Whatever it is that you want answers to, you can have it, honey. Enter that raffle as many times as you like. If my summer solstice link is still up, those readings are available as well. All right, Scorpio, I'm sending you so much love. Don't be so hard on yourself. All right, speak your truth. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving on to Sagittarius. My moon is in Sagittarius. Okay, one of them is moving out this month that I've communicated multiple times and they simply did not give an F, and I feel like there's others with that. Yeah, well, all you can do is draw boundaries. So maybe you just don't even like be around it. Don't even communicate with them. Just leave. Leave the room. Leave the room. Physically get up and leave. All right? Don't put yourself in devil energy. All right, let's get into it. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign represented by the Archer, the Wanderers, the Travelers. What we got going on? Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Sagittarians. Can you please show me the overall energy for the collective Sagittarius? Thank you. You too, eh? Ten of Swords in reverse. Something you don't want to admit is ending. Who was it? Leo had this. Leo had this too. Another fire sign. All right, Sagittarius. There is an ending coming forward. Okay, whatever it may be that like mentally you don't want to accept. Whatever that ending may be for you. It may be a chapter in your life. It may be a career. It may be a partnership. Excuse me, I need some water. But whatever it is, Sagittarius, and when I talk to Sagittarius, remember, this is a collective reading, so it could be your moon sign too. I'm a Sagittarius moon. There's a lot of endings coming for me right now as I move into motherhood. I'm 34. I've lived for myself my entire life. Now I got a little human in me. All right. Anyway, enough about me. Sagittarius. Let's talk about it. So like I'm feeling for you, there's some endings going on here for you that you just don't want to face. And this is very like ego, right? Because you put time and you've invested time and you've done these things and da. And you don't want to admit that it's coming to an end. And Leo had the same thing. I feel like this is a fire sign theme. Like understanding that it's okay to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. Go pursue something new. If it's draining and it's literally stabbing you in the back and making you feel like trash, why are you putting yourself in that position? Sagittarius, this is also learning from the past. Okay, knowing that like, listen, if BS keeps happening and whatever the situation is, guess what? BS is going to keep happening. It's also about closing chapters around things and parts of yourself that you no longer are, that you need to let go of. Okay, so maybe it's understanding you're not your job, or maybe it's shifting energies and coming into a new way of being or living your life. Maybe you've gotten older and you can't do the things you can do anymore that you could do when you were younger. Maybe you need more naps. I don't know. But like, I feel like Sagittarius, for a lot of you, it's a time in your life where you're learning, hey, you know what? This is scary to admit, but this isn't serving me anymore. And it's hard when we come to these aspects of our lives of letting go of parts of ourselves or things that we've done to identify or mentally register with, that we realize is no longer working anymore. That is a harsh shadow work to hold space for. That is a harsh shadow to hold space for. Clings on, never let go. Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? And like we cling to these things, Sagittarius. And I'm saying to you, like, we can't have new beginnings if we hang on to an ending. You can't walk a new path if you keep trying to walk an old one. You can't explore new opportunities if you keep doing the same BS. Like, you want change. As scary as change is, Sagittarius, and it's scary. There's a lot of fear around this 10 of Swords in reverse, right? That's why it's blocked, right? We don't want to accept. From the 10, we move on, right? We go into the trump cards, we go to the page, we go into the knight, we go into the queen, we go into the king. Okay, the ending of that suit of the swords, of mentally understanding, of mastering that suit. You don't want to move on because it's scary to close that chapter, because you mentally face parts of yourself that, you know, you got to let go of. And I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, like, I understand that endings are scary. Change is scary. But I'm going to also tell you, change is the only constant you have. I'm telling you that. I'm going to get you a clarifier, Sagittarius. Let me get that for you. I miss doing these. I miss doing these so much. I forgot how much I love doing these. I'm so glad that I'm back doing these. All right. Let me get this for you, Sagittarius. Okay, and I get like I heard a Tool song. I know the pieces fit because I watch them fall away. I know the pieces fit because I watch them fall away. Okay. The thing is, even if everything falls apart, Sagittarius, you are capable of building something better afterwards. The pieces will fit together as they should, because reality of the reality is you are the one who is making everything happen in your life. Like, you need to also remember, like, you are the one who puts the pieces together. You decide how your life looks. Okay. And I'm hearing that for you, Sagittarius. Like, even if something falls away, you have pieces it opens you up to have pieces to build something new. And I think that's part of it too. Like, this is very towery energy. You're supposed to be erased out for reverse. Oh my gosh, please just tell me. Okay, you're reversed. King of Cups energy in reverse. This is you not wanting to emotionally admit like things aren't working out. You're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring what emotionally feels good for you. Like I'm feeling like this is the biggest thing. It doesn't even feel good for you anymore. You just do things and like you hate doing it. Like, why are you doing things you hate doing? I know, Sagittarius, as the wanderer, the optimist, I understand that you think things are just going to get better if you keep beating a dead horse. And I said this to Leo too. Okay, you have to understand when things come to an end. Like, and emotionally avoiding how you feel about it isn't going to make it better. Like, I feel like you're just sort of like, these are two cards in reverse. Okay, you got two cards in reverse, Sagittarius. Stop running from how you feel about the situation. And know that right side up, the King of Cups is mastery over your emotional space and being able to say, you know what, my feelings matter. I'm listening to my intuition. I'm balancing my mind and my heart. I am capable. I am calm. I am regulating. I am navigating turbulent times with ease. But you can't do that if you are allowing the past or something that you are clinging to from the past to keep dictating your life. And just because you don't want to emotionally face that, it's no longer serving you anymore. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. No more masking, Sag. Yeah, there's a lot of emotional masking, like being like, everything's fine. Like, you know that meme? Like, I just got a flash of that meme of that dog who's sitting, like, having a cup of coffee and their entire, like, kitchen's on fire. And they're like, this is fine. No, it's not. It's not fine, Sagittarius. Stop telling yourself it's fine. You're lying to yourself. Okay, let me get your oracle card, Sagittarius. Yeah, like, I just feel like there's so much beauty to be had for you this month if you just say, you know what, this isn't working out anymore. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to look for something new. It's time for me to close this chapter in my life. It served the time while it served its time. It's time for me to go and find what's next. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, Sagittarius are very much optimistic because you're capable of going on to what's next. So allow yourself to go on to what's next, whatever that next is that lights you up and fires you up, as opposed to hanging on to what isn't serving you. You got two cards, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got here. All right. Witch's hat. Power. Okay. The sorting hat. Oh, I just got a flash of Harry Potter. Okay. Do you remember that moment when Harry Potter's in the sorting hat and the sorting hat of Sagittarius is like, you could be in Slytherin and you'd be extremely powerful, but also, you know, you'd be miserable and it would never serve you because Gryffindor is where your heart is and blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is very much it. You can keep doing this and giving away your power and allowing it to make you miserable and run your show, or you can go after something that is emotionally fulfilling, like Gryffindor, and know that that resonates more truly with your heart. Okay, that's what I got from the hat. I'm also feeling like you need to remember how powerful you are. Like I said, like your capacity to be able to build from pieces. Like, how many times, Sagittarius, have you picked up pieces of your life and built something new? And it turned out good, didn't it? It turned out good, Sagittarius. I also have the Watchtower of the West Autumn. So I'm seeing a lot of this come full circle by autumn. Things will really, like, if it's a career, like the career path becoming more clear, you moving on or whatever. I'm seeing like by autumn things are gonna really shift here if you choose to be like, you know what, this isn't serving me anymore. By autumn, that's where the pieces are all gonna fit together and you'd be like, oh, I'm so glad I closed that door. All right, Sagittarius, really feeling that. And with the Watchtower of the West and autumn coming through, I really feel like by autumn, this is where, like, yeah, you're going to see, if you choose to say, you know what, this isn't working for me anymore. This is emotionally draining me. I feel stabbed in the back. I feel like I am betrayed in whatever this is. And it's making me bitter. And I hear there's a lot of bitching behind closed doors. Like, yeah, I'm house Slytherin. But I'm hearing too, like by autumn, yeah, if it's like, I don't like this job anymore, this job isn't serving me, look for a new job. Whatever I'm doing, this project isn't working out, start a new project. This relationship, I've been beating a dead horse. Why? Like, why? You know the definition of insanity is, Sagittarius? Doing the exact same thing and expecting different results. That is insane. Stop making yourself crazy, baby. Do what feels good for you. Come into that King of Cups energy. Be like, you know what? This feels good. I'm doing this. This doesn't feel good. I'm not doing that. Take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Okay, that is what I have for this month for you, Sagittarius. You'll have to let me know how it resonates. If you would like your own personal reading, my raffle is on. You can purchase a $5 ticket over yonder. Link is in my bio. Grab it up. Ask whatever question you want answers to, and you will get it. Winner will be announced next Tarotscope. Sagittarius, if you would like, if my summer solstice readings are still up, you can grab one of those super cheap as well. And if you want a more in-depth reading, my books are open for personal readings as well. All right, Sagittarius, I'm sending you so much love. We are moving on to Capricorn. Bye-bye. I get some water. Man, you know what? I have to say, I'm really impressed that like people stick around for these things. I start at 8 and it's like 10. I've been doing this for 2 hours. I do love reading. I do love reading. So, I mean, for me, this is just sort of a labor of passion, right? And if you always ever want to tip me because it hit home for you, feel free. Every little bit helps, right? Every little bit helps. All right, let's move on to Capricorn, the earth sign. Capricorn, let's see what we got going on for you for July. Heavy placements in Capricorn. I am talking to you. I feel like there is some conflict here. I'm getting some conflict for my Capricorns. Yeah, that is what I'm feeling. Capricorn, let's see what we got going on. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Capricorns. Can I please have the overall energy for the collective? My goodness, did you see that? Hold on, Capricorn. You got a lot going on right now. I love you so. I love you too. You are powerful, incredible, wonderful, and magnificent. So are you. So are you. Final round moon edition. Got you. Got you. All right. What we got here? We got the lovers. Oh. What are you supposed to be? Okay, you're right set up. You're right set up. Okay. Capricorn. Some choices need to be made. Okay. Your power is truly distracting and astonishing. I feel so blessed to witness it. Oh, thank you. I wish you could save all these comments. Like, can you just go when the video gets posted and just write all these in the comment section? Because like I could go back to it and reread them. All right. Capricorn. Gemini's major arcana is coming through for you. And you also have the Two of Swords making more decisions and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Capricorn, there are some choices to be made right now around your duality, around maybe relationships in your life, around kindred spirits, around union. All right. And I'm hearing your personal values lead you to love. All right. And there's some choices to be asked here, Capricorn, about what it is when it comes to your personal values that you are kind of at this crossroads at with this Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords, you can see the individual has these two swords around them. Get that focus in. Let me see. All right. And they're crossing their heart. And with the Two of Swords, it's like a stalemate. Like you don't want to make this choice, but by the end of June, you're going to be forced to with this Knight of Swords because it's coming in hot. And Swords energy is action-based energy. I feel like it's a mental choice, something you're kind of chewing on mentally, Capricorn. And you don't want to seem like you're being rash or indecisive. Oh, you feel indecisive, but you don't want to make the wrong decision. Okay, let me help guide you here, Capricorn. I understand that failure for Capricorns is like the worst thing ever. I have very heavy Capricorn placements. If I have a Capricorn stellium, my entire chart is ruled by Saturn. Don't even talk to me about that, okay? Like, I understand how failure can feel like the worst thing in the world. But also failure is the only way that we learn. if you make the wrong decision, is it really the wrong decision if you made it from your heart space? Okay. And that's what Two of Swords always represents for me, Capricorn, is a decision that needs to be made, a choice that needs to be made. And especially like this quote on the side of the card, it says here, my personal value system leads me to love. I'm hearing like this choice needs to be made that aligns with your personal value system. And you need to stop logically telling yourself like, Sam, stop. No. You need to stop telling yourself that like, oh, well, it doesn't logically make sense, so I'm not going to do it. If your heart is telling you something, you need to listen to your heart. And then we have the Knight of Swords. This is representing action being taken in communication, action being taken in moving forward. I'm seeing possibly text messages being exchanged or writing a letter or just speaking your truth and things happening quickly, and making a decision and getting what you want for once instead of, choosing the stalemate of sitting on the fence. I really feel like Spirit's trying to get you off the fence about something, Capricorn, whatever that may be. And I do feel like it really does align with values, like a decision around like something in your value system, Capricorn, that you just don't want to face. I get a clarifier, find out what this is, because apparently Spirit's got a lot to say to you, Capricorn. It might be around your relationships too, especially with the Lovers. Like I said, it could also just be your relationship with yourself. But I do feel like it's possibly, well, that came out fast. Oh yeah, we got Death and Rebirth. We got the Scorpio Major Arcana. We got Death. That came out so fast. Okay, Capricorn. Things have to change. Okay, they cannot, like, this has been a theme this entire reading, I feel like, for like every sign. Okay, things have to change in how you approach problems in your life and in your personal life. You need to stop thinking so logically about things and start making decisions from your heart space, because hold on, why do I keep getting the word traitor? You're a traitor to your own value system. That's what I just heard. Spirit be harsh with you tonight. Spirit be harsh tonight with spilling tea. My lips are dry. Yeah, like Spirit is saying, like, part of the reason this is so uncomfortable for you is because this is a phase in your life where, Capricorn, you're understanding why you feel the way you feel about things and why things don't or do align with your values and how you love yourself and how you love others. And this is a great time of shift, especially with the Death card as your clarifier. This really truly means that this is a time for you to start choosing to do the things that, help you step more into your power instead of disempowering you. It is time for you to take out the trash. I always say the Death card represents like a very much a cosmic like clearance, and getting rid of things in your life that don't serve you and that I feel like you've been mentally hanging on to for a long time because you didn't want to rock the boat, Capricorn. I don't know why that is. You feel like it might be a personal failure if you do, but I'm hearing for July, you got to make a choice. Big changes are coming. And whether or not you want to admit it, you got to start making choices from your heart and that align with your values. Oh yeah, I dropped that bomb. I dropped it. Let me get your oracle card, Capricorn, get a little bit more clarification on this. All right, thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Capricorn. I ask you to show Capricorn the oracle message they need to hear right now to help them guide them through July. I do really hear like you got to stop being afraid of change. And I feel like that's been a collective message for pretty much every sign, like stop fearing change. Yeah, Mabon, balance. This is a time, like, once again, light and darkness really aligns with the Death card, rebirth, renewal, growth from change. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. This is a time for you to start making choices from your heart because you've been making them from your mind for too long, Capricorn, and that's created a really disimbalance for you. I do feel like by spring of next year, these choices will really serve you, but especially through the summer. As you move forward from the summer, you're going to understand that for you to have the kind of abundance you want in your life, you need to align with what is most important to you. And not speaking your truth, denying your values, quieting what matters to you, because you don't believe that your heart is where you should be making decisions from. That's got to change. And like I said, I do see there's going to be decisions coming forward that you're going to have to make a choice. And that's going to lead for better, because here's the thing: when you make that choice and you start speaking up about it and taking action with this Knight of Swords energy, you're going to align with people who align with you. All right. You're going to bring forward people whose values align with yours, and you're going to find out whose doesn't. Like, why do you want to be around people who don't align with your values? All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for you. You'll have to let me know how it resonated. I am sending you so much love. If you'd like a personal reading, my books are open. Don't forget about the raffle, $5. You can enter as many times as you like. Have your own personal question answered in a 3-card poll, whatever you want to know. And there's also the summer solstice readings if you want to find out what's going on for you this summer. If that link is still up, there's probably a couple available still. All right, we're moving on to Aquarius. Yes, I'm going to call myself out now. Don't think I get away from this just because I'm the reader, okay? Like, I've literally had moments while being a reader where, like, my own readings for the collective have hit so hard I had to go and like have a moment afterwards, rewatch it the next day and be like, oh man. Okay, let's get it for Aquarius, represented by air, the water bearer. Let's see what we got going on for you for the month of July. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with my collective Aquarians and I. Can you please show the collective Aquarius their overall energy for the month of July? Oh, so much change. You know, I got to be proud of y'all, Aquarius. There's been so much change and you are handling it like a pro. Yeah. What do we got? We got the Lovers come right out. Once again, choices. The Lovers, Gemini's major arcana, representing divine union, major choices to be made. This is a month about choices. But I feel like for a lot of my Aquarians, they're making choices. I can't wait to be destroyed. From the heart. Divine union of the heart. There has been so many changes for Aquarius, I know as one myself, where they had to choose the heart because the mind wasn't capable of dealing with it anymore, if that makes sense. And there's been this kind of divine union going on where you're aligning more with your personal values, and I like that for you, Aquarius. Choices need to be made, of course. With the Lovers, it's always about coming to a choice and understanding that choices have to be balanced with your own values. There's also the union aspect, so it could be a big focus throughout July on your unions, your relationship, your union with yourself. I like this energy for you, Aquarius. If you're looking for partnerships or relationships, or making choices in your relationships, this Gemini major arcana will help you kind of smooth things over. I do also feel like there's some romance that needs to be returned for some of your relationships, Aquarius. So making choices around how you can bring romance into your life in whatever way that may be. Maybe it's even romancing yourself. Okay. I'm picking up on that a lot of Aquarians have been neglecting their own self-love. And romancing their own lives simply because they've had so much going on. I'm guilty of this as well. Don't think I'm not getting called out here because I am. I do feel like with this Lovers card as well, it's representing a time in your life where you're making the decision to be more heart-centered and be more heart-aligned and not allow yourself to get shackled so much to the mental aspects of life. I feel like you're coping with stress really well throughout July. There's been a lot of stressful events within the past few months for you, Aquarians. And you've just sort of been like, you know what? Yeah, we got the World. So these are 2 major arcanas. All right. There's like 5 messages coming through all at once here. The World represents an ending. Okay. The end of a spiritual cycle. There's 2 major arcanas, which means Aquarius, big shit is happening by the end of July for you. You are done making choices that don't align with your integrity, with you, your value system, with what matters and what's in your heart. And this can be a very good thing, though it can be difficult. I feel like there's also an ending for you, and a closing of a chapter of a part of yourself that isn't aligned anymore with who you were. And with that, it's sort of like you have to understand the world card represents being on top of the world too. The choices you've made that led you to where you are have helped you start a new cycle. And there's a part here with the lovers, the choices, and the world coming through, which is showing me throughout July. You have a lot to be thankful for, Aquarius. Even though it's overwhelming at times, I feel like there's a lot of mental stress. You have a lot to be grateful for. You've worked very hard to get where you are right now. So don't allow yourself to get too much in your head and thinking about all the things that sort of fall in a way for you to get to the point where you are. I also feel with the world card, this is very much you feeling cycles end, like seeing those cycles end, as well as feeling them end within yourself and finding comfort in that. Oh, there's a lot of comfort with this. And so here's kind of like the twist of this, Aquarius. And this has been the sign, like #1 theme for all signs. All endings start new beginnings. The world represents the ending of a spiritual journey you've been on, I'm feeling, for like the last 10 years. And you're starting a new one this summer. I just got called out there. Things are going to change. But so long as you keep aligning with your heart space, it's never a bad change for you, Aquarius. And I really feel like you have all the elements you need to build whatever it is for this new path or for this new beginning you've got going on. Just keep making choices from your heart space and romanticize your life a bit more. Like, baby, you worked hard for where you're at right now, and you got to celebrate that. You don't celebrate yourself enough, Aquarius. And I see this for you because, like, Aquarius gets so much in their head sometimes they forget to be present here on Earth. Right? They're the weirdos of the zodiac. They're known to sort of like go out there and be out there for a while. And I feel like there's sort of this physical presence that's coming through for Aquarius through the July to remind them to be physically present here with their accomplishments and what they've been through, and not allow lack of anything and loss of anything to make them feel down, if that makes sense. I'm also hearing rest is a big one. You've worked really hard. Give yourself time for rest. Feel into your heart space. Do what's nurturing for you. Create harmony within yourself. There's an aspect of harmony here. And with the lovers too, it's like I said, they're just being open to love and letting love guide you. I like that a lot. Let me get your oracle card, Aquarius. Thank you, archangels. Oh, that one flew out. Fire, passion. What did I say? Okay, if you are an Aquarius in a relationship, it's time to bring some fire back into your relationship, some passion, and even in your life, bring that passion back to yourself, okay? If you're a single Aquarius this summer, there could be some hot and heavy connections coming through for you. I like that. There could be a new chapter, a new spiritual, a deep connection coming through, possibly with somebody you're very emotionally, spiritually connected with. But getting back to your passion. And this is very much like I feel Phoenix rising from the flames here. Like parts of you have had to die in order for you to be rebirthed. And you need to celebrate that rebirth as opposed to looking at the things that have been lost. And romanticize your life a little bit more. Do that mushy self-care, book that massage, get that facial, whatever it is, because you deserve it, Aquarius. And I do feel like just coming back into your body too, moving your body in ways that feel good for you, or refinding passion, maybe getting back to things you're passionate about. I feel art is a big one, getting creative, those sorts of things. I really feel like are going to be big throughout July. That's what I've got for you, Aquarius. You'll have to let me know how it hit home for you. I love hearing from you. Yeah, I really feel like, especially if you've been lacking in the bedroom with your partner, it's time to bring some fire back into the bedroom. There's your like indicator, Aquarius. Yeah, if you want a personal reading, link is in my bio. Join the raffle. Remember, every little bit helps. Support your local witch. Personal readings are up and available if you would like that. The summer solstice reading, if the link's still there, it's still available. All right, Aquarius, I'm sending you so much love. Take care. We're moving on. Last sign of the night, Pisces. Pisces, my baby. How you doing? Let's get into it for July for my Pisceans. I gotta say, Pisces, as the last sign, you always hold through. I really should switch it up and like one time just go like every other reading, go Pisces starts first and ends on Aries, and then Aries starts first and ends on Pisces. I feel bad for the Pisces. So let's find out what's going on for my Pisces. Thank you, archangels, divine beings of pure white light, ancestral guides and guardians. Thank you so much for being present with me and the collective Pisceans. Oh, we're taking that because that flipped. Pisces, what we got going on here? We got the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like financially you may be struggling. That's been another major theme for like all signs. It's like the financial aspect and everybody freaking out. And it's like, listen, everybody's in debt right now. Okay. This mentality that like we can afford things, nobody can. The world's crazy. The world is crazy. Okay. I'm seeing some temporary financial hardship for my Pisceans, feeling negative change in circumstance, feeling a financial loss, feeling the world is against you. I'm feeling some hardship here for my Pisceans throughout July. Some of y'all maybe switch positions, or maybe something's not working out, or maybe you got let go from a position. Listen, baby, listen. You are so capable, as sensitive as my little Pisceans are. Do not allow anything that sets you back to completely knock you down. With every door that closes, it gives you opportunity to open a new one. That's been another running theme this entire month for these readings for every sign. I feel like a lot of us have chapters closing, new chapters opening. And if something was lost, physically lost for you, yeah, we stressed. I hear you. I am right here with you. If you lost something, I want you to know you're not alone. I am seeing that there's people around you. See, the person in this card always walks with someone else, okay? They're never alone. You're not alone, Pisces. Don't be afraid to reach out to people who are around you who can support you right now. If you need some financial help, there's ways to go about that, okay? You don't need to suffer alone. You're not alone. There's no shame in asking for financial aid either. Okay, there isn't. And I'm feeling like for you too, even if it's asking for help from a family member or someone who can assist you, I'm getting like this sort of like shame aspect because you should be better off than this. No one's better off than this right now. As a collective, we need to come together to support one another. That is going to be a running theme till like all through 2025 as we have Aries moving into the North Node, baby, the true node. Okay, Mars, the planet of war and fire. Okay, we're going to see a lot of how collective community needs to come through for each other to support through hardships. It's very important. And I feel like for you, Pisces, it's very important this month that you remember you're not left out in the cold alone. Okay, I know this is a sensitive topic for you, Pisces, but asking for help is going to be how you get through this. Okay. And I know that feels like a weakness to ask for help. I know that it's not. And I'm going to tell you how it's a strength. Human beings cannot survive without each other. This mentality, this weird warped mentality that we don't need each other to survive. You heard me, it's warped. It's not realistic. Human beings as creatures are extremely social creatures. We need each other. We can't do everything alone. Villages are not built on their own. Communities are not built on their own. Children aren't raised on their own, okay? We need each other. We all have specific skill sets where we can help one another. And I feel like it's time for you, Pisces, to reach out to those who can help you and don't feel shame around it. That's really important. I want to get a clarifying card for you. I know, it's hard right now. I know it's stressful. You're not alone here. I feel you. I mean, I work 2 jobs. I've worked 2 jobs for the last, well, frig, I've worked 2 jobs like my entire life. I come from poverty. I come from hardship. Hard to speak right out. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles. Learning to juggle your finances, get a budget, Pisces. That's the other thing I'm feeling that you need right now. Get a budget. There you can get like budgets online too, and like look them up, and like they're really simple to follow. Put money aside. Don't be afraid to use what you can or to cut back where you are. Like one of my favorite poverty hacks, meat, the price of meat right now, lentils. Cut your ground beef with lentils. That was one of my biggest hacks growing up. You got a family to feed, guess what? You need the protein, cut the protein with legumes. Also really high in protein. Okay, don't be afraid to cut corners if you need to. And I'm hearing like come up with a financial plan. It's okay. And know that like you're not alone, Pisces. I feel this. It's about balancing those coins and juggling your life right now. And I want you to know you're not alone. And I feel like we all need to hear this right now. You are not alone with the struggles you're going through. You're not alone with feeling the strain of that. You're not alone in feeling kind of financially left out in the cold. And like I said, don't be afraid if you need help juggling to look for that assistance, Pisces. Asking for help does not make you weak. I'm seeing a budget will be really assistive for you. Looking up like hacks, getting coupons, those sorts of things. There's lots of apps you can download, Pisces, that can help you get really awesome coupons or find out about deals. And like I said, look up those hacks to help you cut corners. There's no shame in that. Like even cleaning supplies, like cleaning vinegar cleans everything. You don't need 50 bazillion bottles to clean your house. Cleaning vinegar and Dawn dish soap and water. Take it from this witch, okay? You can even make it spiritual. Make some moon water. Throw that in a mop bucket. You're banishing and cleansing your house as you use vinegar, which is a spiritual cleanser. And like Dawn literally gets anything out. And it's cheap. Like it's great on if you've got metal surfaces. Cleans stainless steel. It's good on glass. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't be afraid, baby, to cut corners, okay? Come up with a budget. You're not alone. And don't be afraid to ask for help. No shame in this. No shame in this. We got to support each other right now. I feel like that is a huge collective message, not just for you, Pisces, but for all of us. All of us. All right, let me get your oracle card, Pisces, so we can wrap this up. Yeah, come up with a budget. Do some cash envelopes, right? It's like, okay, this is how much I have for the month. This is how much I'm spending on groceries. This is bills. Like, put it away, put it up. I've done it. There's no shame in it. There's lots of hacks you can use. Okay, so let's get your oracle card. Thank you, Archangel of Divine Beings of Pure White Light. And Sister Guides and Guardians, can I please have an oracle card for my collective? Thank you. I get that. Wiccan read. Ethos. In perfect love and perfect trust, 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill. And harm ye none as ye will, and find mine rule of 3. What we send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry ye meet, merry ye part. Okay, what this is saying to me is like, just keep putting out that good vibes, okay? Knowing that people who help you, people you helped, okay? Oh, there's something coming through about people who you helped in the past. Pisces, don't be afraid to reach out to those people that you supported in the past. Reciprocity. I believe all relationships have reciprocity. If you help someone through hard times and they're good now, don't be afraid to be like, hey, you know how I lent you that like $500? Listen, I'm in need right now. If you've got anything, help me out. Like, there's no shame in this. You're going to pay it back. Like, even like meals, like if you want to like talk with friends about like doing like cheap, what's it called? Like meal planning together, and y'all get together and you cook like a bunch of freezer meals together, and like y'all just spend like $150 all together and you eat for 3 weeks and do some crock pots. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, reciprocity. I'm also hearing with ethos, remember love. Like, the people in your life who love you are here for you, Pisces. They want to help you. You're not alone in this juggle, in this struggle. I really like that for you. And I'm really hearing with this Wiccan read that follow your heart and mind. What ye sends out comes back to thee. Okay, so like you've helped a lot of people, Pisces. You've been a good friend, and if you're going through hard times, people around you want to help you, but they can't help you if you don't ask for help. Just putting that. Same with spirit work. If you're very spiritual, your spirit guides can't help you unless you ask for help. You understand free will? Like you need money, make a money bowl. You need help financially, ask your ancestors. Your ancestors don't want you to go through what they went through when it comes to physical. Okay, they want to help you that way. So ask them for money. Give them an offering. Be like, all right, here's what I can have. Here's some water. Spirits love water. It doesn't have to be expensive. Okay, give your ancestors some water or something and be like, okay, I need like $200 by the end of the month. I don't care where it comes from, as long as it doesn't come. Make sure it doesn't come from someone who's dying. Okay, be like, I don't care where it comes from, so long as it doesn't hurt or harm anyone. Okay, make that really clear, because sometimes that'll happen. Because spirits are literal. They're like, all right, here's money. But make sure you outline that, and like, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, Pisces, that is what I have for you. This is where I'm at. I am ending tonight's reading on that note.